And I don't want to talk to you. I'm start that motherfucking intro with just me. You always got me just sitting there, shit wrong.
Dude.
Excuse me.
Then crank the fucking volume up, man. I caught a side angle of it.
Are you here record already?
I haven't been working out. So you got to.
Got all?
Oh, you got to. Every time I sit down, I hold my breath for the first 5 minutes.
One thing I can't hide is the motherfucking jaws that be right there shining every fucking episode. You should have got me a paper towel. Because I hate looking back at that shit.
You ever looked at my arms while I'm pod, and I be fucking squeezing it in here. Like, dude, like, what's funny? What's funny?
Sitting tight.
What's funny in training day? He was like this shit pussy.
No, man, it's like this. You gotta lean in. I always lean, so all they gonna see is like your shirt's positioned a certain way.
Yeah, that's how I look. Yeah, they be looking at me like, oh, it's your shirt just waking up. He ain't really big.
You see all my pictures? All my pictures I take sitting down like this. The one we just took, I just looked at the camera too. The one we just took for Mike's birthday. I was sitting down at that damn desk, sitting like this. Hey, damn, let's swim. You stand my ass up like. Love handles give it away every time, man. That's what I want to get rid of. Think about liposuction. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
That's what she said.
Wow, okay. That's what she said.
Start the podcast off like that, man. We're episode 63 of the Straight Gas Movie Podcast, man. We are here, man. We are back. You got the fan up? I know it was for us, man.
Damn, it is. It's hot, man. God damn. I'm standing up. I'm sliding off. Slide off.
Your discretion is advised. Scusi.
Dude.
Scusi.
We are here, episode 63.
63. Home run record.
Mark McGuire.
Oh, point.
Oh, man. Get it, man.
You got that one. You nailed it.
Of the Straight Gas on Me Podcast, I am Dblock. Daeo, the truth teller, to my left. We have. Are you not gonna finish the one we have in the tray?
Oh, I didn't even know it was there. Where is that? It's filled with all them fucking guts from the inside of the one. But go ahead, finish with something. Pardon me. You are Double D.
Yeah, man, and we are back, man. Another fun-filled episode of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast, man. I will always forget to do this, so I would like to give a shout out to all the new followers that we have on Instagram. Appreciate everybody for following, liking, all the support. Appreciate the people that follow on Snapchat, that watch. You know, some people comment, you know, things of that nature. Appreciate all the support, all the feedback, and all the love from all of the homies out there. Appreciate it. He has nothing to say.
Nah, I do got
something. Drop a bomb for you guys, and
I got something.
clap it up for everybody that supports us, man. What do you got to say?
Guess what season it is? Officially. It's officially Leo season. That's Zodiac.
I got a lion roaring in here.
You should have. They always trying to, it's just hating. Everything hates on Leos and lefties. I'm the best. I got both of them.
Lefty Leo, huh?
Lefty Leo, double L. But check me out.
That's what you take. Just like Allen Iverson.
Get that gold in there. Leo season. July Leos. Nah, y'all okay. August Leos. It's a big difference, man. It's a difference. But Leo season, the best zodiac sign in the world.
Okay.
Just want to give a shout out to all the Leos.
Any big plans? Are you turning up this month?
Well, not this month. You know, normally I do the same old shit for my birthday. We do.
Can't let your brethren from the cancer season. They do it big every year, man.
No, they don't. They just talk on the internet all day.
Oh yeah.
About every. And they just see that's what people do. They just want to congratulate every cancer birthday. Put that little stupid ass symbol there and say, "Oh yeah, my cancer brother and sister." Oh fuck y'all. Y'all ass. Cancers are shit. It is all about the Leos. Leos are the best. We mind our business. We celebrate in our own way. And we just great fucking people, man. If you don't have a Leo in your life in some form of capacity, you're losing. Leos keep you balanced. They keep you they're gonna give it. You see what? Like a Leo is gonna give it to you. They're gonna give it to you the way you need to be giving it to you. See, if you're a woman, that phrase only applies if you're a woman. I don't think I think I would have to say pause if I was talking to a male.
Yeah. My mom's a Leo.
Yeah, man, but you gotta have a Leo in your life, man.
My niece is a Leo. My brother's a Leo.
Keep you grounded. Keep you grounded. Don't keep you humble. You know what I'm saying?
keep you in the insane asylum.
Just gonna tell it to you like
look at my brother and be like, what's wrong with you, man? The month of the year you was born there. The older you get, you realize what's wrong with him. Y'all are some weird characters, man.
We think alike, right?
Y'all weird.
People love to see a Leo.
Y'all very selfish. Y'all closed-minded. Y'all lock on to one philosophy and one thing and just run with it for life. Y'all
like Ricky Bobby?
Y'all can't look.
If you're not first, you're last type thing?
Yeah, I guess. I never seen it. I guess.
Okay, all right. That's true. Keep going. I'm listening. I'm not going to stop you.
What else?
Because you're on a roll.
What else do I got about the Leos? I think y'all kind of full of it. I think y'all BS a lot. Leos definitely BS a lot. Y'all are definitely front runners and show outs. Like y'all have to let people know.
Excuse me?
What it is.
Excuse me. Fuck it.
Excuse me.
Right.
Leos have to let people know what they're doing.
If we're good at something,
it's all
let
about
you know
me.
about it.
Y'all sign should be Randy Orton's fucking arms up. Hey, look at me, motherfuckers. That's what y'all fucking sign.
We don't like attention.
Yeah, no, just that y'all do like attention. Y'all act like y'all don't like attention, but then y'all pull up in the most flashiest, loudest, attention-grabbing shit, and then want to sit in the corner and be like, "Don't notice me. It's an all-white boy. I am purple. Don't notice me."
So it's arrogance.
Yeah, don't notice me.
Okay.
Yeah, that
may be accurate. That may be
Yeah,
accurate.
that's a Leo.
That may be
I
accurate.
don't like attention when I pull up in a Chevy on 26s with a speaker that you can hear from Laramie and North Avenue to the fucking expressway.
I want you to know I'm here. I'm not.
But then when you get there, nah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
man.
I ain't do this, man. It's all good. I'm talking about you, talking about my brother. I'm talking about,
It's just about me. Leos do things for themselves. So when you see that Leo pull up in that nice vehicle, that's for himself. You know what I'm saying? But he also wants to let you know that I'm here. I'm here. Hey, I'm over here in this corner. If you're looking for me, I'm right here. But I ain't trying to be over here with y'all, but I'm over here. You gonna know I'm here though. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Right. I just want you to know I'm here. I'm in the building.
Well, they are here. The GDs and the Leos are in the building.
Definitely in the door. All the way in that motherfucker. Kick it down. What's at the door? Stop dropping the bomb. Fuck it.
Don't drop the bomb?
Don't drop the bomb.
Don't drop the bomb. Don't drop the rates.
You on a roll! God damn, I need to get that vaccine. God damn. Yeah, man. There it is. Leo season, we in the building. Straight gas. Straight gas. What are we smoking? What is this? That's just, you alright?
Party. Well, actually smoking Lionsgate.
Okay. You rolled up the Lionsgate?
Leo season, Lionsgate.
I should have got the Lionsgate weed. I didn't think about it.
Hell's Den, because it's hot to the motherfucker.
Hot as fuck, turned off the fan. Wants me to give it a little crack. I don't think that'll do much of just let more humidity into this garage, which we don't need. I had the door open. Next week, my family will be out of town. So maybe we can change the venue.
Family's out of town. It will be in the den, baby.
Hey, maybe we can do it. Maybe we can
Any
change
guess?
God damn it, I'm not sure. We could possibly have a guess. We could possibly have a guess. We'll see what's going on.
A guess for the vagina?
I don't know about that stuff. If they have a vagina, we may be doing it in the den. Depending on who it is.
You mean Club Gas?
Club gas is for Yes, you know what I'm saying. I've been waiting on you to tell me that I got to make another appearance in Club Gas, but I haven't gotten that. I haven't gotten the invite yet. So
It's all right, man. I'm working on.
That's cool.
Renovations again.
Club Gas going through another renovation that didn't come through. Motherfucker wanted to bring smoke into the scene and was gonna set off every fucking smoke detector in the building. So I don't think he thought that one through. I think he was high when he came up with the new plans for the den. Club Gas.
Club Gas.
You want to say gas chamber? That's how I feel sometimes. It's so damn hot in there. Goddamn, you think it's hot here? Step foot in Club Gas, your ass was in a tank top. Yeah, that motherfucker with a fan like Katana. Shit, it's hot in the motherfucker. But, alright, man. Let's stop bullshitting.
Alright, man, you ready to get to the show?
Yeah, let's get to it. What we doing?
What you gonna start with,
I
man?
got on a Miami hat. You notice that?
Did you get it when you were...
I did get this in Miami.
Oh, you did?
I did, actually. I liked the colors. It went with the galaxies. I thought they could go good with these galaxies. You also see these galaxies? You just see the bottom. Don't worry about it.
We started off right there, man. It's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Did you get what I just said?
It's Michael Jordan.
It's Michael Jordan's Michael Jordan shoe. Would you call that a basketball shoe or a casual shoe?
A basketball shoe.
So you think Jordans are a basketball shoe? It's not a casual shoe. Because
we made it into casual shoes, but it's a basketball shoe. Now, if you asking if they're like actual like comfortable to hoop in, I think I wore the 3s when I fucked up my Achilles, but that was because I had all these fucking accessories on. But I would say Jordans are definitely a basketball shoe that we turn into a casual shoe. Now, I'm gonna try to figure out where you're going with Nico. Now, the way shoes are made now, if I had to compare a Jordan to an actual hooping shoe like a Giannis shoe or
LeBron.
Even a LeBron. Like
Kyrie.
Their shoes, Kyrie maybe can get away with, nah, that shit weak. Like they're not really like stylish, something that you can pull off with like outfits and shit. You gotta wear like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not saying it's a bad shoe. It's just the type of shoe that you almost like have to wear like slide, like you have to wear like shorts or something with like, it puts you in the mindset of like a hooping mentality. Where like Jordans, you can wear that shit with anything. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the difference, then I would say I can understand someone's take on a Jordan being a casual shoe, but it's absolutely a basketball shoe before it's a casual shoe.
Well, he asked me about, because I guess he watched the show, I seen the clip, and he asked me about the LeBron versus Jordan shoe thing that I said. And when I sent it to him, he was like, it's a decent shoe, but he's like, it's childish because it got so many colors in it. And the Jordan shoe, he said that's more of a casual shoe. And I was like, how is Jordan a casual shoe and LeBron's or nothing like that, and you wasn't classified as casual? And he said the same thing that you said, that you could wear different outfits and stuff like that. You can step out in a Jordan, but you can't really step out in a LeBron or a Kobe or something like that. So that's my question. Like, what I asked you, like, do you think Jordans are casual? Do you think LeBron's or Kobe's, Kyrie's, or something like that, some Hardens, the Westbrooks, do you think any of those can become what Jordan became and become like an everyday shoe?
No. First off, Westbrook is wearing the Jordans that are being made like current Jordans, which are trash. You might as well just wear Jumpman. You might as well wear Mexican mics.
Okay.
If you gonna wear those.
But a LeBron, do you think LeBron's shoe will ever become what Jordan's shoe became?
It won't, but LeBron's shoe isn't far from it.
Okay.
Like, I think LeBron should sell out. Well, the last time that I actually had to go and like stand in lines and was really heavy into like going like, cause now when I do get a Jordan, I either get it early or I do online, or like I used to have my plug where he would hold it for me and I just go pick it up. But like people were like shopping heavy, like you couldn't really find LeBron's. Almost, it was like kind of going. LeBron's are kind of like phones.
Okay.
So like phone pods, like certain phone pods that you can't find them. Then they're gonna sell out quick. That's kind of like how certain LeBrons are. So LeBron isn't far from it, but like Giannis, Kyrie, we can walk in and get their shit anytime. Like, it's just there. And it's a good price. So, but I can almost compare them along the lines of the Iversons.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, only the questions, when they're re-released, in the OG colors, blue or red, are they going to sell out absolutely quick. But he has so many different colorways that I've only had one other guy. I had the Georgetown. But I see people, whenever I see somebody with an Iverson on, especially a female, it's this chubby chick that works with me, and she had on some Iversons. And I had to point it out, I was like, okay, I see you with the Iversons, to see if she had knowledge of it. She was like, yeah, what shoes? Iversons, he the man. I said, I had to pull out my phone and say, you goddamn right. You see that? The GOAT. Whatever they ask about the GOAT, they have to always bring up the GOAT. You know, like Lola Bunny, Space Jam. So Iversons are just like, it's a rare. It's not even a casual shoe. I don't even think it's a hooper shoe. It's just a fan shoe. Like that one there, that one is horrible. That's a horrible Iverson shoe.
The Iverson, the toe shoe, that's a classic.
Yeah.
So that would be a casual. So Jordan, like Nico said, Michael Jordan has the only shoe that went from a basketball shoe to a casual shoe.
Yeah, I mean maybe you could say ones, high top ones. Because I think Rasheed was wearing the high tops, he was making them like with the strap in the back.
Okay.
But
those ain't.
Yeah.
Ones
I'm trying to just find something.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something.
So Jordan, okay, I can respect that. Right. What do you think? Are LeBron's better than the Space Jam Jordans?
Hell no. It's a damn foolish. You better not, like, I already told you what I think, and I hope nobody agreed with you. That you talked to and said that they think that LeBron Space Jam shoe is better than the Space Jam.
Nobody that I've heard has agreed with me. No,
they won't. They'll be a damn
liar.
liar.
You guys hate LeBron.
No, that's not why.
It is.
We can give a take on Space Jam.
Yeah,
too.
go ahead. You hate LeBron like the director of the first Space Jam hates LeBron.
See,
did you hear that? Anybody that's reviewing that movie like that, shut the fuck up. Like, why? Why are you going there and giving your expertise in terms of his acting ability or anything like that? Like, Michael Jordan literally probably said 10 things throughout the whole fucking Space Jam.
No, he didn't. He said more. But his acting wasn't far from LeBron's.
Right, and it's like you didn't. I understand what he's coming from. Like, you have to throw yourself into the role. So, hey, dumbasses, I'm not acting and doing all this for you. This is about kids. So when kids see me talk about or say, Siri, get me out of here, that's funny to a 7-year-old or an 6-year-old or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that LeBron did in that movie is going to be funny and loved by a child, not by an adult. An adult should look at it and find humor in it. And look, when I look at shit like that, it just puts me in the mind frame of when I'm playing with my nephew. You look stupid and foolish. Whenever you sit down and play with Tamara, and somebody had a camera on how dumb you look and sounded, talking to a 6-year-old, like, that's what LeBron was in terms of his acting and everything like that. Like, it's a child's movie. So.
Now, what I'm gonna say, I'm a Jordan fan. I'm Jordan over LeBron. I hate LeBron on the court. I respect him off the court. I think what it comes down to is the reason we love Space Jam so much is because we are all fans of Mike. So like, it's like seeing Mike in a movie. You want to watch? It's Michael Jordan. So like the same way that people view LeBron, they're going to take that same take on Space Jam 2, the way we looked at Space Jam 1. Mm-hmm. But so him saying what he said about LeBron, his acting when it came to Space Jam 2, just being a hater, man.
Come on!
It's all about what you are looking for when you're going into seeing it. I think if LeBron had named that movie Space Jam 2, if it had been something else, I think it would have gotten a better reaction from everybody all around. You know what I'm saying? Just because it wasn't trying to follow in Mike's footsteps.
It wasn't. It was called Space Jam New Legacy. Like the whole plot, the premise of the first movie and the premise of the second movie is totally different. Like,
totally different.
Even how you got the powers of the NBA stars. Like, you didn't go to the games and steal their powers. They had a whole fucking montage of the old NBA stars walking through, and so it wasn't just Mike. It was Charles Barkley and his funny. It was Patrick Ewing. Like, it was other people in there in terms of stars. Grandmama. Like, so you didn't necessarily go to. I feel like people went to see Space Jam for the NBA stars. Like, cause back then you really see them like that. Like now, I can turn on my Instagram and I can watch Klay Thompson work out for 8 hours. Like, so they much more accessible. So
that matters too.
I didn't really think you needed them that much. So that's why, like, looking at the whole movie is just totally different. But
that matter too. But on my review, I wasn't able to get my review last week on it because I hadn't seen it yet. But I did watch it and I absolutely enjoyed it. Because I went into it with an open mind. I didn't go into it like comparing it to Space Jam 1. I didn't go into it expecting LeBron to blow me away with his acting. I didn't expect it to. I actually went into it with very low expectations, expecting to be really disappointed. And the way that they went around it and just how they incorporated like all of the WB, all of the W, like it was just like even like little small shit like Tweety coming in, like their little cameos and the way that they did things. It was actually funny.
Every time he got hit in the head, and it was Tweety Bird actually.
I'm talking about what was
flying
the first
around
when
his
he
head.
first came in. What did he say when he was first introduced to the movie? Tweety Bird, he did something in his voice, and it just took you back because you hadn't seen those characters in so long. To where I'm just like, I absolutely enjoyed.
I know when
Space Jam 2.
When Bugs, when he got to the Amazon with Wonder Woman and he shouted at Lola like, "We need your help!" Like it was a throwback to the first one. So yeah, I think
when they was like, I don't like the point system. That was absolute trash. If I had to grade that, but just the way that they did things, Lola with the crossover, shouting out AI, the GOAT. I gotta get that in again.
Knew that was gonna come.
You know it's coming. I gotta get it in. Like all the little cameos, the Monstars, the original Monstars in there.
The Mask,
King Kong,
Flintstone,
like you say, Flintstone, everybody, Jetsons. It was all kind of shit in there. You was like, and it was just it was just like how they just incorporated everything. He went through everything. He went through real life. He went to the cartoon part, and then went to like 3D. Just different kind of touched on all kind of different things, man. I think if I had to grade it for what it was and what my expectation was, I would probably go higher than the 7 that you gave it.
Okay.
Just because my expectation was gonna be like a 3. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it really, not saying that it's great. It's all about what you are going into the movie to see. Like, what are you expecting when you see LeBron James acting in Space Jam: New Legacy? What are you looking for from it? Are you expecting to blow you away with Academy Award winning acting? Or what the fuck? Like, it's not for you as a grown-ass man to critique a child's movie. Like, it's about the kids, and if they're like all LeBron fans. You know what I'm saying? So
with that being said, how did your kids feel like it?
My kids didn't watch it.
They didn't watch it yet?
They didn't watch it. They're not fans. Like, so you gotta also think about that too. Like, they are into like Teen Titans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe like if they had like some Teen Titans shit, they would be into it. Minions, they into that shit.
Toro. I think it's like some anime shit.
Yeah.
I think if you the next one,
right?
If you do like Steph Curry,
put some Minions. Put a Minion crossover with that shit. Cars, Disney, Pixar type shit. That would be different. Like, they're not really into Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
So like Looney Tunes, and I'm pretty sure like if LeBron could have done it his way, that's what I'm saying. Like, had he not went with Space Jam and kind of took that concept, but kind of took it and put it into
partnered with Disney and did it.
Right. What's going on now? It would be different, and it would probably be more appealing to other younger kids.
But then they would have hated on him and say you just
absolutely copy. It's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose. But guess what? He got paid off that shit. Billionaire, right?
So since you watched it, do you think it would have been better with, like I said, it had Kobe did it 10 years ago, then LeBron did it, and then they just ended it with this
nope.
Looney Tunes being over with?
Nope. I think this is perfectly fine. Just because.
So not even with Curry, you think it would have been better?
Nah, because he got his own. What the fuck?
Daeo's coughing off of the. Well, that's grunts. Grunts in a hemp blunt.
So she did have the grunts. Okay.
Yeah, she did. This is grunts as well, man. I got you a double dose of the grunts.
All right, for sure. I like the concept he took outside of the point system. Outside of the point system, that for one dunk, monster dunk is worth like 1,000 points, and then the game-ending monster dunk is only worth 2. You know, like, be consistent with that shit. Like, don't nobody want to see that. I'm telling you, man, that is what games and movies are going to start to turn to. It's kind of like when, I remember my grandfather used to watch Kung Fu movies and shit. Did your father used to watch Kung Fu movies?
Not my great grandfather. My grandfather used to watch it.
Right. So what I'm saying, they watching the kung fu movies. Mouth ain't moving.
I think my father would probably watch
A
it.
couple of them.
Yeah.
Did you like Chuck Norris and shit like that?
My grandfather loved Chuck Norris. That was
I'm
his
saying, I'm thinking about YC. That's who raised me. So that's my grandfather.
Chuck
He was
Norris.
watching that shit, and I'm like, this shit is trash. Like I never liked Chuck Norris. It's terrible. So I'll watch something new. You'll watch something you like, man, Jackie Chan, and I'll try to show him Jackie Chan rumbling in the Bronx.
Right.
And he like, you don't watch this. This ain't no good movie. You gotta, that's gonna be us. So you, TJ, will get older and look at Space Jam or something, some fucking Fortnite type shit, and I'm gonna try to show him Call of Duty. Well, you can't even do that now because that's going to a Space Jam. Fortnite type formats. But I mean, you're gonna get NBA 2K at some point. You're gonna get an NBA 2K, but they're gonna have this fucked up NBA Jam type field mode, like Space Jam or Fortnite, and you're gonna get to a point where you're like, I'm not buying that game anymore, cause that's fucking trash. That's not how it's supposed to be. And you're gonna try to show your son 2K21 and 2K25 or 28, and you're gonna be like, why would you play a game like that? That's not fun. You see what I'm saying? Because it's just gonna be changing with the times. So that's what I think Space Jam 2 was. It's just a changing of the time.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think like from my second watch, I kind of watched it when Jazz watched it, and like just with them putting in like how when he was going to get everybody, they went to the DC universe, then they went to did the who the fuck the Winter's Coming, and from Falcon and Leghorn coming out.
They
how
did,
Rick and Morty threw Tasmanian Devil back like.
They did damn, what I told Game of Thrones.
Right, so it's like,
you know what I'm saying? And they had the fucking the Ice King in it and shit. He was in there.
Yeah, so
it was all kind of characters.
I think if people actually, I think this is gonna be a movie that people look back on like, oh, it was better than what I expected. Like they do with everything when this shit hit Netflix and Hulu and all that.
Yeah.
And then they be able to stream it and watch it. Everybody gonna be like, oh nah, this shit was cold, this shit was good, and blah blah blah. But yeah,
for sure.
That's it, man.
I'm fucking with Space Jam.
It's good. It's a good movie.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that shit for what I was looking to. I found myself watching it, and it wasn't a hard watch. Like I actually started into it, and I was looking at it, and I took away from the last episode that there wasn't gonna be much basketball, and LeBron wasn't gonna have much of an appearance in it. That's what I thought you said. So when I started seeing it, I was like, I instantly went into it looking at it that way. So then I was like, this nigga fooled me. So then I'm like, this is the opposite. So it was adding to the experience of the movie. So that's what I'm going to try to do going forward when it comes to something that I've seen. I'm going to try to undersell it to you. I'm going to try to throw you off. So then when you do go into it, maybe you're like, you were expecting something based upon what I'm saying, and then you get the total opposite.
Well, I didn't with the bad. That's all, the reason why I say this because they got right to the game. So when I looked at the thing, it was like an hour left in the movie or an hour and more, and they had already started playing basketball. I'm like, okay, getting right to it. But then when they actually started playing basketball, I'm like, all right, this is not basketball. Like this is not even Monsters versus like even they was throwing oops off the rim and shit like that. And like you saw some basketball. Like this shit was just, I don't know what it was. So that's why I was just like,
and that's what I
if
understand that too.
The coldest part to me was like Dame time, but then I didn't really like the granny. It's like, and since when did the granny become an important Looney Tune? Like, why was she so heavily used and heavily involved in the storyline and shit like that? So, but I mean, it's a good movie, man. So what would you give it? I give it a 7. What would you give it? 8.5, 9?
I would give it no, I ain't going that high now. I'll give it an 8 just for what it did for me. And me and Marie watching it, and we really enjoyed it. And it became a pleasant surprise to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to, people take shit out of context. They be like, oh, I can't believe you said that. I'm not saying it's a fucking great movie that's gonna blow your mind. I'm saying what it did for me, man, and what my expectation was going into it. I'm giving it an 8 because I was expecting to get a 3. And I'm just saying that.
What would you give Jay-Z's verse on Donda?
Didn't listen to it yet.
You didn't hear it? You didn't see a snippet?
Nope, didn't listen to it.
Wow.
I tried to I'm trying not to. So like when you hear something
Mm-hmm.
and then you go back and hear it on the album. Now I hear it and I don't really like. You don't really enjoy the song as much. It doesn't have that replayability because you've already heard it.
You know what's coming.
I think I fucked that up with Dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like I listened to Dirt. We won't get into that yet. We can stay on Kanye. But Jay-Z. But I didn't hear it yet. I didn't hear it.
It was good. I think for the moment. So the way when they clip stuff up, sometimes it's probably best to be there, but a lot of times it's best to get shit through your phone and everything. So I'm just going through Instagram and they got just a clip of Kanye standing there and he walking and that.
What a fucking stocking over his face. Big ass puff. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Now watch all these idiots start doing that shit.
I'm saying, now you looking at that, I'm looking at that like that's cold. He look, and aside from him having the stocking over his head, everything else about like the way it was all white, everything he was wearing, I'm like, this nigga back. Like this is old Kanye. This is the
70,000 people in a stadium.
Yeah, like just
for an album release. For him just a fucking stand on an ice rink. Look like he was on a fucking ice rink, walking back and forth, not entertaining or nothing. That nigga has like legend. You know what I'm saying? That's legendary shit.
See if we should call Kelly. I bet Kelly was in that fucking house. Fucking
Kelly was masturbating. Kelly, you were masturbating, playing with yourself while Kanye was walking back and forth, previewing Donda. Donda, whatever
Donda.
Is. You know what I'm saying? All he gotta do is he already got a song with
the climax was with Ho's voice.
Man, when she heard when Kales heard fucking Hove, that was it. She fucking lost it, exploded all over. Maybe did what we talked about last episode. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's piss or whatever it is, but I think you did it, Kales. For Donda, Duda, whatever the fuck. But you gotta get that stocking off his face.
I do think it was a good verse. That shit sounded wrong. And Jay-Z is just, everything he says now is like so relevant and so like on point. He talked about Kanye, like we had to get that hat off his head. He was like Donda, I'm standing next to your baby boy and shit like that. So all Jay-Z shit. Jay-Z shit always relevant. It's always, it hits and it sends the right message and the right everything that as a 50-year-old rapper, like what he should, because you're done with the swag rap and the boosting and bragging about yourself. Like now you should be in the business of helping. Seems like a good verse. And from everything that I heard of it, like it don't sound like, to me, Kanye's music has just been like a little off to me for a while. Like it ain't been like, when Kanye first came out, it was like hip hop to me. Like it was like real rap music. Like it was new rap music. Like now his shit just seemed like so.
But even his weird shit, like even 808s and Heartbreaks.
I love that. That's my shit.
I go back and I was like, I remember the performance on the VMAs and shit. Love Lockdown. Heartless came on, and I just remember how fucking epic that song was. That's a backward. Gotta be careful. What Heartless was for that moment, and any motherfucker that has dealt with a woman in that manner,
man,
it's a great fucking song, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, man. I think Kanye, from what I've heard from the snippets, it does seem like one of those albums where you're gonna get like what you expect from Kanye, not this bullshit he's been putting out when he's been in MAGA world and just trying to be so different.
So we're gonna get some Kanye West from We Go Hard. Like,
yeah, even though he's not writing his own material, Kills. Gotta go. Ghostwriter, Ye, which he lost a little bit of points with me on that shit. But I fuck with Kanye. I'm looking, hopefully, I think his album comes out day after my birthday.
They got a date for it now?
Yeah, August 6th. So we'll see what it is. Hopefully you deliver, Kanye. Give me a reason to come back and listen to you.
So his album comes out August 6th.
Certified Lover Boy.
What do you think CLB is coming?
See, I don't think they're gonna do like the same day type thing.
And did you see the Certified Lover Boy Air Force Ones?
I didn't.
Yes. I'm going to get those.
Have you ever seen his Jordans? Any of his Jordans?
No, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm a ones guy. I'm not a Jordan guy.
Okay.
So, but they got the bottom of the sole it's hearts at the bottom. So where all the little ridges at, it's hearts. It's all hearts. And I think the side, the little that thing right there, and like a Nike, I think that should say Loverboy or something like that or something.
Now, how do you expect to get those? 'Cause those sell out worse than Fast and Jordan.
White Sox man. Oh, man, what you mean, man? Gonna holler at the man who's, man.
Oh man, he might have them. He will have them. They'll be really pricey. I'll tell you that shit.
Okay, man.
But you gotta get what you want.
I get the folks family discount, man.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta shake up, throw it up. What I gotta do?
Gotta wear blue.
All blue.
You gotta wear blue. You gotta break your shit off to the right just a little bit. Just a slight tilt.
Don't they got
Slight tilt.
Vice Lords and GDs got a shape they combine it, right?
No, we won't do that.
No.
Only like homies and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
But I do always say when Dirk say, I fuck with all the gangsters and we locked in with the T's. We locked in with them, you know what I'm saying? It just all depends.
See that Erskine? See that Erskine?
Erskine, he'll see.
See that
Erskine will see. You ain't no T. You'll see. You know what I'm saying? Erskine a big old C. You know what I'm saying? It's my son. We'll show you. I do a shake with Erskine. I think it's something we can do.
Nigga, I can shake with Erskine. What you talking about, man?
What's about the Vice Lord G shake?
Oh.
We can put something together. Oh, I know you know all the pinball shakes.
Put some respect on my name, man.
I know what you is. I know like you and EJ and Pat Man, and he didn't want to talk about what he said. That still ain't returned to our show, by the way. He supposed to give us another feature.
You know, I was at the gas station, man, and I saw Pat Man. I'm gonna do what he do with the stickers, man. I saw a Pat Man sticker at the gas station. That is little shit like that kind of blow my mind. Cause like you say, like just take your shit. So I'm wondering, was he at this gas station and slapped the stick on there, or did somebody else was there and you know what I'm saying, put the stick on there or whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna put the picture up. I took a picture of it and everything.
Why yeah?
And
slap our stickers all
that's what I'm starting doing. I'm like, cause if I'm sitting there pumping gas, I looked up, I'm like, I got fucking Pat. I'm like, I know that motherfucker. Like,
was his face?
It was his face. Like,
I
just
think we just had a straight gas. That's vain, Pat. That's really vain for you to have your own.
He's a rapper. He's a rapper.
You can't just plaster your face all over the city,
Hey,
Pat.
man, I do it.
You gotta put the logo like the.
If you don't want to be you, man, I'll take my motherfucking picture.
Get the heart put in his head, get back on his certified lover boy shit. I would say our new logo, by the way, straight gas logo. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my homie Chris, man. You can follow him on Instagram at CoolCatsChrisX, I believe. He's the one that did the new straight gas homie logo. Appreciate it, man. It's real dope. I like it. I'm gonna put it up and see if we get some feedback on that and get some comments and everything.
I even put it on my story
about what people think about the new logo, man. We'll make a big fuss about it, man, and see what you guys think about the new straight gas homie logo. Appreciate Chris for doing it, and also I'm high, so I think Jeremy from the Four to More podcast, I believe Jeremy.
Okay.
If I'm gonna get the name of the podcast wrong, I'll fix it and definitely put it in Instagram. But he made also so Chris made the cover art, but Jeremy made our actual official logo. So I'm gonna unveil that what the official logo is. So Jeremy from the Four to More podcast, I believe he made our logo. Shout out Jeremy. Appreciate the logo. Appreciate the help.
Now is Jeremy and Chris
out,
followers? They followers of the Straight Gas Homie podcast?
I believe they are.
Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for what you've done.
Appreciate the logo. Appreciate the cover art.
Yeah. I haven't met you guys, but hopefully we could do a joint pod.
Chris was my homie in high school, man. We was in division together.
Okay. This is not the one. This is not Colorado. All right. I was gonna talk about Colorado.
But
it's Colorado. No, man. I was supposed to talk about Colorado. Anyway, yeah.
Smurk.
Come on, man.
Do you think the Jay-Z and Kanye song or the Lil Durk and Kanye song? Which song would you think would be better? We tried to pick Jay-Z against Chief Keef. Everybody laughed me out the building. They didn't want to do it. They said Chief Keef can't compete. Well, now we will have what seems like A Dirk and Kanye and a Dirk and Hov. Which one you think? Now, from what I heard, I'll be honest. Maybe this is just me being a Chicago guy, being a person that like Lil Durk, but Dirk's verse hit harder to me than what Hov verse did.
Because you more relative, it's more relative to you. Like, it all depends. Like, see, if you are a fan of both, you can't be a fan. Keep fucking up on that backwood, man. You gotta be gentle with it. You gotta be gentle with it, man. Like a Hispanic woman. That's sliding in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. So you gotta be. Did you get one?
Hey,
What is it?
oh yeah.
See? I don't know. We have to get back to that. But if you are a fan of both Jay-Z and Durk, and you are familiar with everything surrounding the situation and everything that he rapping about, if you could listen to that verse, and also knowing what Durk has come from, just when you want to see. I already know what a Jay-Z motherfucker is gonna try to say. Mm-hmm. Oh, lyrically, Durk can't touch Jay-Z. That's not what we're talking about right here.
Right.
We're talking about verse for verse. You listen to that damn Durk verse, and you listen to what he's talking about from his brother. If that shit touch you, you feel it like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine having to deal with that type of trauma. Just touching on that. Also with the shooting, I dropped my low. I can't find these niggas, so I drop my low so they can find me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just deep. My father did 26 years just to get out and watch his son die. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit deep. If you know the impact and everything surrounding that situation, like, how can you listen to that shit not and also knowing what Durk has come from, even lyrically? Mm-hmm. Durk been killing shit. Like everything he been getting on, he been killing shit. Durk killed that shit, and I'm definitely looking forward to that verse more than the Jay-Z verse.
Do you think it would elevate Durk more?
Durk already elevated, and this is
even
absolutely
because he had the Drake single last year.
Man, absolutely.
Then you do the shit with Lil Baby, and now you on Ye shit.
Listen, man, Donda, what's the name of that damn album?
You stop.
Donda.
Donda.
Donda is Donda.
I'm not gonna talk about Donda.
I don't know what's going on with it.
I'm not gonna talk about Donda.
Alright, wait, scrap Donda. 70,000 people for album release. Kels, I want your opinion on Durk, okay? Don't just give me fucking Jay. I want you to listen to Durk. And we're gonna break down the whole situation surrounding Durk. Was that a quick response back? Then that's a plus if it's a quick response.
It was.
Oh, okay. So that means they're anticipating what you're saying. So that's how we look at that. Give me your response on Durk, but I lost what the fuck I was at with that because we really tied into this. We're trying to make this happen. This
guy's trying to get me a little trouble.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about Durk. I'm talking about Durk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, what you talking about, man? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. You can't see that. Need some help here.
Nah, hey man, what are you talking about with that?
I don't know. I'm just babbling at this point, just to try to stay. No,
you was finishing out.
No, I got it. Yeah, but definitely looking forward to Durk over the Jay-Z verse. Definitely, like, I think Durk, this verse on Kanye album is just gonna open up a whole new cast of fans for him, and just already prepare him even higher. Like, you see, like, the most streamed artists, they put that list out, Academics did, Durk like 13 on there, you know what I'm saying? It's just surprising as fuck, like, Durk, that nigga is on number 13, and it can only go higher. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I keep seeing is people keep saying shit like, well, he's so big, why does he keep associating himself with the street shit? Well, at this point, what can you really do? But also seeing all these rappers being arrested, that's a whole nother time. I'm probably going off just some other shit. That's what I just...
What do you think about the rappers being arrested?
It's crazy, man. I think Durk, they coming for Durk.
Are you fearful of that they gonna come actually come grab Dirk since they come to grab everybody else?
They not. Dirk's situation reminds me of the, what y'all call him, Duke, up in New York shit, when they were just constantly doing shit, shooting people, robbing people, shit on camera, and motherfuckers was not going down. The more shit keep happening, you like, then the feds come in and it's a wrap. So like,
so do you think Dirk should? I know we love it. Like the Dirk that I like is the Dirk that responds to the response to everything in the music. When I was thinking about that, like the reason that people from Chicago got such a connection to everybody that was a part of the drill scene. So even the BDs, the GDs, everybody that made music, is because they wasn't really doing interviews. Nobody was really focusing on that. You know what I'm saying? It was like we was living in our own little world until it became global. So the only way we was able to get, if we did get like a Zach TV interview or something like that, or we'll find an interview like that. Was that Zach TV when it was Rondo in LA and they was in that backyard? Like,
in the alley and shit.
We had to like get shit like that. Like those was like few and far in between. So we had to get how they felt and their responses in songs. Like every time something happened, one of them got, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, when somebody got killed or whatever, like the song that came out, you was anticipating what was he gonna say. Like I remember when Dirk put out "Try Me," like everybody was waiting on him to put out "Try Me" because of what had just happened. So it's like that's when
I just heard that the other day.
That's how I feel like people that really fuck with Dirk and fuck with the Chicago drill scene. Like that's how we anticipate. That's why we anticipate their music so much. That's why we love it so much. It's like if they gonna respond, they gonna say something, they gonna address it. And so my question is, do you think Dirk should not necessarily maybe like stop addressing it or stop talking about it so much just because he see the feds is just coming down in on everybody that's steady talking about it and doing it? Because I heard the niggas get spot him, got him, then they get him too.
Yeah, with a motherfucking chopper in the bed and shit. Like some of this shit you be like, huh? This shit real, man. Come on, man. Like
these niggas be living GTA life.
You know, for real, like they just got my boy Fredo Bang, NBA snitching and shit. You see,
young boy.
Okay, Trey, no NBA Michi.
Oh,
but this is shit. Like once again, like I've been following the shit. You follow their music and you follow like the stories surrounding it. So like the Lil Yoshi dude, he had put some shit out on Instagram and he was like, they delivered some paperwork to like NBA Michi crib, and not that he's saying like, they was pretty much saying like, he could pretty much offer information like to testify against him because I guess they had shot at him and shot a motherfucker that was with him. So he was like, they don't got shit on me outside of what the fuck you telling them. So then I guess the NBA Michi dude responded to that shit like, you ain't got show me up, they ain't do shit but show a piece of paper in my front crib, and he's like, I stayed at the place, I ain't leave. I got arrested and all that shit, so don't matter. Whatever the fuck you talking about, apparently you told them something, and that's what the reports say. So when it comes down to it, it's like academics were saying one thing to it, like the Fredo Bang shit was tied to the 2019 shit. When they were shooting, I think an old man and shit got killed and like rolling loud. But they saying like this got nothing, this like totally a separate issue. You know what I'm saying? Like his shit was like probation violation, weapons, stolen cars, which I really don't be understanding. Like how niggas be having all this money and be rapping and all this shit, they be having stolen vehicles and shit. Maybe they're strikers. Maybe that's what that is. But like, what are you doing? Why are you living in these nice ass suburban areas you got stolen vehicles?
I think there's like a lot of pressure for them to like really live they raps and really do what it is that they saying that they doing, and just like it's insane. Like when you black, you have to be authentic or people are not going to respect you. So you can't they gotta really respect you in terms of, so they'll let certain shit slide, if that makes sense. Like they'll let it slide of, nobody will really call J. Cole and say he a bitch, or say he can't fight, or say he not hood because they respect him.
Yeah.
But they kind of diss Wale a little bit for being J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like they used to diss Drake a little bit for them same reasons. You know, so it's like if we don't really feel like Wayne. I feel like Wayne had to go do all that dumb shit to get in trouble so people can be like, you steady saying blood and steady saying Su'u, but we ain't seen you do nothing. You ain't never really did nothing.
I think it make Wayne look stupid.
To some, it make him look stupid, but to others, it's like
who? Because like I'm
those
fucking,
people, like all those people
shallow minded ass motherfuckers.
To people that just really feel like that. Just it's only like people that take shit at face value. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what it is. Like, and those are the people that mainly support the most. It's like they support the most, but it's that fleeting support. It's not those long lasting fans like that core fan base. Like,
so it's like motherfuckers that want to see Dirk actually on camera shooting the motherfucker and be like, oh, this nigga really gangster.
Right.
And then go to jail.
And then he go to jail. Then the same people gonna be saying he's stupid. He's stupid. He shouldn't have did that. He blah blah blah.
You shot a cab driver. You just shot. It wasn't a real op. You ain't killed Lil Tim. You ain't. It's just all these stipulations and shit that people gonna add on to it.
Yeah, like
motherfuckers who wouldn't even carry a gun in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm saying. It's just it's.
And that's why I think that's why I feel like all this stuff be happening to, especially like the younger generation, because they feel like that. And I was young. Everybody was young. Once you was, you know, you didn't necessarily feel validated if you didn't never really stand on the block before, past a certain time, or was outside, or you know what I'm saying. Motherfuckers say you wasn't outside, like you really wasn't outside, like you really can't talk. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to say, so. You would put yourself in those situations and those scenarios just so when you standing around talking to people, you can actually add to the conversation or have something to say. As dumb as it may be.
Or in certain locations that you would be in your place, in your hood. So like if you ain't never hooped at a certain court, like if you never hooped at like what was it like the fuck we used to call it before they put Dominic's there. You know what I'm saying, at a certain time, or sewer park. Or played a certain sport, or been a certain place, Olivet. Like,
even back then, going from out west to out south, like when you going out south,
shit. We at the out west.
Yeah, you got some hoes out south already out there. Like just anything, like just to, like you say, to validate your persona, your realness, and your word and what you is. Like I feel like that's really only our community and our people that got to go through that shit. And that's
it's
why
fucked up.
That's why we like hit the downside and the downfall, and it's like. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of us don't make it to that age to where we realize that shit don't matter and we can really live our own life the way we want to live it and really do what it is that we want to do. I feel like that'd be the fucked up part, because I feel like now Dirk may be at that point where it's like, alright, I'm done with that shit, but it's not done with him yet. And it's like, alright, do I leave it or do I keep staying in it, because I gotta keep my mind and my mentality in, you know, a certain type of way. Like I can't just walk away from it like it ain't.
I think Dirk can move on from it once something happened to Quanto Rondo or Lil Tim. I think no matter what he tries to do,
but he ain't gonna move on from the Chicago shit.
I think he could possibly move on from. They've won in their mind. You see what I'm saying? So they're like, we won. Especially if you avenged already Newski, you avenged fucking D-Thing.
Allegedly,
right. That's why I say if. So like if you fucking avenge the Vaughn shit, then what else do people really got to say? Then you go to jail. Then it's over. Then they like, oh, you dumb as hell. Why you didn't have somebody else do X, Y, Z? That's what I just think it is with Dirk, man. Like once he gets past that hurdle, I think he can just ascend to that next level to like a Meek Mill, to where like you just be like, I'm above the responding to like niggas that's under me, cause I'm at such a status to where like it's not even worth entertaining, or I shouldn't even be entertaining, cause I'm giving you free publicity at this point. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go to foot upstairs.
All right. Okay. So
yeah, that was.
I don't really know what he's talking about. All the rappers getting arrested and shit. So how many people you think gonna get arrested? Or what do you think is gonna happen at this year's Rolling Loud? Aside from like dude said, did you hear that dude said it was Rod Wave's fault that the stage broke?
Yeah, I heard that shit. I saw Rod Wave respond like, y'all stop playing with Rod Wave, man. Motherfucker ain't finna keep playing with your bitch ass niggas, man. Stop playing with Rod. Hopefully, I don't think nothing's gonna happen at this point. I think it's after what happened in 2019, they on like high alert, high demand. Like, nah, I don't think nothing happening this time. Not at all. So what the fuck is this? I'm looking at this shit. Yeah, man. I see Dirk performing tonight Wrestling, they had a couple matches at Rolling Loud. The crowd was dead as fuck. Like, they weren't moving at all.
Really?
Absolutely.
Who was wrestling?
They had motherfuckers you ain't even gonna know at first, and they had like Bianca Belair, the SmackDown women's champion. Mm-hmm. She was wrestling Carmella and shit. Like, she big, like, for wrestling for what they is. She got like a decent little fan base. So she was out there, like, just imagine wrestling, trying to wrestle at an event where you want to see musical talent. So imagine motherfuckers who going somewhere to see Dirt or go to see Bobby Shmurda, who's squatting and doing splits on the damn stage. Splits. You sit in the stands waiting to see them, and then you got a fucking wrestling match. You want that shit to hurry up and get over with so you can get to your artist. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a big thing for what they were trying to do, but as a individual, and it would probably have to be, maybe they're used to it, but I would have been very uncomfortable wrestling in front of all those fans who just weren't into it at all.
I definitely think they into it. I think it was a huge, regardless of the reaction, I think it's a huge look for wrestling, the WWE in general, to be at something like Rolling Loud when wrestling was like video gaming. Like, it was so taboo, people didn't want to talk about it. Nobody, Sports Center didn't cover it. Like, some big shit had to happen for people to cover it. So for them to be at something like Rolling Loud, like, that's incredible to me. So that's a huge win. And I think it's something where it's like, a lot of people in their minds probably really enjoyed it, but it's just something like with society, you can't really be into it. Rolling Loud, I would look at it and associate it with like an urban type of crowd, like mostly black people. So a lot of black people ain't never finna get up there and openly get hyped for a wrestling match unless you got somebody like The Rock, John Cena, Triple H. Like, you gotta have somebody that's gonna bring that out of not only a man, but a woman too. So The Rock showing up to Rolling Loud, everybody gonna get up because everybody fuck with The Rock. Everybody fuck with Triple H. Everybody know who Undertaker is. So you gotta bring somebody like that if you want all-in crowd participation. But other than that, you gonna always get that as something where people just feel like, I'm just too cool for it, you know? Like, that's how I look at that. But that shit cold as fuck. I ain't know that. That shit wild as fuck. But speaking of Smurda, man, you inboxed me something that it was Bobby Smurda and Quavo standing outside the limo, and they was jumping up and down hype. And your caption said, he's at it again. And Bobby Smurda has yet to put out music, and he's still always so hype, so energetic, and so amped up. But he did put out music, and according to all the videos and reports that everybody's saying, that Bobby Smurda has a new song out, and he debuted at Rolling Loud.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, they did, and I listened to the snippet, and I'm not impressed. I couldn't hear a damn word.
Was you a T Wayne fan?
They had a couple nice songs.
Did you want to hear the album? We could go back to Smurda.
I did want to hear T Wayne.
You want to hear T Wayne album?
Yeah, I didn't like the name of the group.
I think that's a raw ass. Wait, first of all, this is a Chicago question. Do you remember the song "Turned Way" by T Wayne? You don't remember that song?
But I have stumbled upon it, looking for T Wayne's album and finding an artist named T Wayne.
But you never listened to the song "Turned Way"?
No way.
We listened to it before I leave tonight. I'm gonna listen to that song. Wow. And I'm gonna tell you the story.
Unravel that.
I'm gonna tell you the story of "Turned Way" off air. Well, I'm gonna let you know. But Chicago people, I'm gonna put this up. Do you remember the song?
CERN.
What I say? What am I saying?
Not even from the South. What's in your cup? My cup lighter. Maybe I'm drinking Casamigo. That all these stupid black people. I'm sick of you black motherfuckers. Y'all make me sick. Like, I went to the store. I had to go look it up. This shit is $30, $35, 80 proof. Everybody's acting like they're drinking fucking Ace of Spades. Like, drink your liquor. Drink what the fuck you want to drink. Nobody gives a fuck. Stop being followers all the time. God damn. Casamigo. Everybody want to drink that shit now.
I was drinking that shit since like '09, man.
That's what I'm just saying. Like,
I used to always drink that shit.
Like the Camarina and all that shit.
I used to bring all that shit around.
That's what she said. I'm like, you used to bring that nasty shit around. We was like, I'm not drinking that shit.
Everybody wanted Patron, right? Now everybody drink Casamigos.
Black and wearing Burberry. Don't forget about Burberry. And going to fucking LA, Miami, and fucking Puerto Rico. That's what your black ass is doing. So your black ass is going. I'm sick of you. You make me sick. Sidebar, sorry.
Have you guys heard of the T Wayne song "Turn Away"? Back to you, Daeo. T Wayne. Do you think they can do an album right now?
I don't want to hear it.
Really?
I don't want to hear fucking T-Pain and Lil Wayne.
If Wayne and T-Pain gave you 12, I can't believe it. You wouldn't want to hear that?
They can't give me that at this point. I don't believe it.
What would you rank I Can't Believe It in Wayne's catalog?
T. Wayne's catalog or Wayne's catalog?
Wayne's catalog. What would you rank that song? I think that's a great song, honestly.
It is, but are you talking about like top 10 or something like that?
I'm just asking you, like, what would you rank that like high in his catalog, like as a dope song, as a good song, like?
Not for me. I forgot this. I wouldn't even add that to his catalog because I forgot about it. To be honest, Wayne just has, like, for me, his catalog would stretch much further. It would be songs that you probably never even heard of, or songs that people would probably be surprised that somebody would say, because it's for me. If I was ranking like a Wayne top 10 or 20 songs for me. You know what I'm saying? But I Can't Believe It definitely wouldn't be there. But like if I'm talking about like a battle, like some hit shit, then I would probably place it in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they would say that's T-Pain's song. But it's Wayne's song.
It's T Wayne's song. What else didn't they make something else? Or was it just I Can't Believe It? No, just them two. They got a lot of songs just them two?
Yeah. On like Wayne album, like
I know they got Goat Talk.
they got Money.
Yeah, I got Money.
They got
But in that vein though, that's why I say I think T Wayne was like
it was like a duet.
the singing shit.
Like,
yeah.
so I can't feel my no, they ain't got too many like that.
Oh yeah.
They ain't got too many like that. They got
I think they should do that, man, because T-Pain keep making
the studio remix with Wayne on that one. You heard that one before? In the studio. Oh, okay, you gotta hit that one.
Probably.
That one for you.
Probably.
It's old, it's real old, but
Probably.
that's the one you gotta have on that list when you're trying to set the mood for someone.
Get some
of
panties.
age.
Get some panties to come on.
Yeah, of age. After you have age though. Because if they're not, they may say, "What am I listening to?" They want to hear some murder, shoot 'em up shit in a sexual atmosphere at this point, especially Chicago.
Bobby Smurda. What do you think of the song? And the
Didn't
dance.
hear it. Bobby Smurda hasn't had a good song to me. Bobby Smurda's trash.
What do you think of the new Smurda dance? Will you be doing it this summer?
I would never do any of the dances that I've ever seen from Bobby Smurda or Roddy Rebel. I would never do. But definitely not this one with the legs gapped and dipped. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know when it became cool for men to show off their flexibility.
Motherfuckers listen to the cha-cha slide. How low can you go?
Motherfuckers
Can you go down low?
great knees. Motherfuckers got great knees, man. Tell they wasn't athletes growing up. Like, nah. I'm not a fan. I didn't really get to hit a song. I'm not a fan of the mannerisms. I'm not a fan of the dance moves. But I'm happy he's free. You know what I'm saying? I'm always entertained by Bobby Smurda. Outside of this shit that I'm seeing now, the dip is spread. Like, nah. He's taking P. Diddy's dance to a new level. Remember, P. Diddy can't talk. What are we smoking? Motherfuckers is babbling up here. This is a tough. Let's fucking fight through this episode with our speech. No. Could you?
I couldn't really make out anything that he was saying. I couldn't make out the beat. It did look like everybody. Of course, you hyped to see him. Whenever you see him, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be hyped to see him because he's one of those people who he got iconic moments in the world or whatever. So of course, you always gonna be hyped to see him and you know see what he up to and see what he's doing. But I couldn't really hear the music. I don't know, man. I guess I would say it's just me getting old, but it's just a lot of things was like, how is this? I look at certain things and I would want to know, how do people really feel about what they seen? So how would Jim Jones really feel? How does he feel about that performance? So aside from what he's doing, you know what I'm saying, I understand when you out there, you're in the moment, you're in the mode, like, you never know what can happen. You may just do anything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not a performer, but I can imagine, like, if you out there and you getting that energy from the crowd and the motherfucker just do something, you just gonna do it right with him.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really knocking.
Why would that be your move to go to, though?
Who knows? I'm not really knocking them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody done had, but I look at it like, I used to be a kid watching, in the 90s, watching my father and his friends, like, when some shit come on, motherfuckers, they wanna, it's always somebody in the group that he gonna bust a move, and he gonna get down, he gonna.
But they busting the move, they gonna get up, they back leg is gonna slide back, and they gonna bust out into like probably a stepping formation. Hey, that's probably gonna come out their mouth as well. Am I kind of accurate with what
I mean, true. But even if you go to like barbershop with Dinka, what did he do when he was dancing with Eve? He dropped it low on the ass. He got down on the knees with her. So it's like, I wouldn't look
to me in them drops.
I wouldn't look right. I wouldn't stay down there that long. I probably wouldn't do it. I would probably find a masculine way to do it or whatever. But if
you would just bend over and like, you know what I'm saying?
Like
you wouldn't fucking bend your knees and go lower. Your ass is sweeping the ground with your ass and shit. Like, come on, man, you gotta chill with this shit.
Yeah, so I just look at things like that, and those would be conversations I want to see. Like, cause when I see certain things, like when I be putting up clips and shit, and I be when we be saying certain kind of wild shit or just off the wall shit or whatever, like I be wanting to see what people be really, like what you really be thinking, like how do you really feel about
this nigga, about what's Terrence? They probably saying Terrence. They not saying Daeo.
What's going on? You know,
like
like
an idiot. He's an asshole.
I'll put certain things up on certain platforms to see what certain people gonna say, get certain reactions. Man.
You probably got all different kinds. Some people like it. Some people are critical.
Yeah, that's why. So when I see Bobby Smurk, I would look at it like,
yeah.
What you think about that Joe Budden? Like, what you think? He from Jersey? You from Jersey?
Did he give his opinion on it, Joe?
You know,
Joe probably like it. He probably bust a damn move.
He gonna pick up anything because he's corporate and he's political now. But off air and behind closed doors, you really hear what he got to say. How you feel?
I really want to know what he got to say when it comes to low crotch dance moves and shit, sweeping the floor with your ass. That's what we're gonna call that.
So what do you have to say about the Milwaukee Bucks winning the championship?
Gotta take these off. I was torn because I want to see CP3. I want to see him get a ring. Now he probably just go down as number 2 behind AI as a great little guys
without a ring.
But he's definitely behind Iverson because he's not better than him.
You don't think Chris Paul has a better career than Iverson?
No, sir. Fuck is you talking about? We're not even entertaining this. I'm not doing it. Why? Why does he? Because he has more assists? That you about to say? What? What else? Tell me.
Well, they both made it to the finals.
Okay.
They both are All-Stars. They both are Hall of Famers.
He made it to the final with a better team.
Chris Paul's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. He won number 3 at some point too, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Did Chris Paul? Okay.
He did.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's like what aside from scoring, and maybe this will be blasphemous to say, but I think Chris Paul could keep up with Allen Iverson in terms of score if he had to. If he had to score the ball like AI, I think he can.
I think AI can keep up with him.
I'll say this. I don't think Chris Paul can put up 30 a game. I don't think he can do that. Even at his greatest, I don't think Chris Paul could put up 30 a game. So I'm not going to disrespect Allen Iverson and say
Chris Paul assists. Like what is this like average? You don't average like 10.
I think he averaged 10.
Iverson could average 10. You think Iverson could average 10 assists in his career? You don't think so? If he wasn't had to be the ultimate scorer, you don't see in a playoff game 7 where he has 15 assists to Aaron McKee.
I don't think he can average 10 assists for a year. That's what I'm saying.
Because he's passing the ball, Aaron McKee.
So he wouldn't be able to average it because of the people.
When he played on the teams that Chris Paul.
Even when he played with Melo, he didn't average more assists.
He still had to be a scorer.
He didn't have to.
But if he
didn't have to at all.
to pass the ball like Chris Paul.
Maybe
he's a shooting guard.
I'm not saying that Allen Iverson. I'm not saying
steals.
Whatever. I'm not saying it's something that
Iverson
only
was
thing that Chris Paul does better than Allen Iverson. He's a better leader, and he's a better floor general, and he's better at controlling the game than Allen Iverson.
He's a point guard.
Right.
Right.
So that's what he does better than AI. AI scores the ball better than Chris Paul, and I would give that's the only thing that Allen Iverson gives back, and his heart, determination, and what he brings to the court. But I think that's good. I think we run into a lot of good debates here on the Straight Gas Money podcast.
AI leader?
No, hell no. If Allen Iverson was a leader, he would have won a championship in Cleveland. I mean, not in Cleveland, Denver. Period.
If he was a
because you
leader in Philadelphia.
No, he wasn't. He was just the best player because you remove Allen Iverson, who's not a leader, from Denver, and you bring in Chauncey Billups, who is a leader in
Point
Denver.
Guard. Point guard. Let's talk about point guard.
Whatever.
Then we gotta say that.
A leader.
Okay.
He's a leader, so you bring in a leader, and they go to the Western Conference Finals, and they get stopped by, I believe, Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. So I mean,
who was the leader on Philadelphia? And
it was Eric Snow and Aaron McKee. And probably Dikembe Mutombo. It was never Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson would not be your.
Dikembe Mutombo played half a damn season with Philly. You gonna say he was a leader?
I'm asking.
He can't even talk.
He's a leader.
He can't even fucking talk. And
Allen Iverson,
Eric Snow.
your best player is not always the leader of the locker room. You know that.
Absolutely.
So it's not Allen
His voice is only gonna go so far.
Allen Iverson was not the leader. You know that. Come on now. Let's be real.
You think AI listened to fucking Eric Snow?
Yes.
And Kevin Ollie?
And Aaron McKee? Yes. Not Kevin Ollie because he came much later.
These one of the leaders. Iverson.
No. I'm not saying people.
Iverson was the leader, man. That's a fucking leader right there, man. Stop disrespecting him. You know he was a fucking leader.
Allen Iverson wasn't the leader of the 76ers, man.
Man.
Over Eric Snow? You think he was the leader of the locker room over Eric Snow and Aaron McKee?
Yeah.
Immature Allen Iverson.
It all depends on what you do.
He's a great player. He's one of the. Allen Iverson, I always tell you if Allen Iverson was 4 or 5 inches taller, he'd be the greatest basketball player we've ever seen in our life.
Because you heard Kobe say that too, right?
I didn't hear anybody say that. I agree with it.
Kobe said
He
that.
could have. I agree with it. I've heard a lot of people say that. If Allen Iverson was a little taller, he'd be the best basketball player we've ever seen in our life.
Destroy Mike.
Whatever, he will. A lot of people will destroy Mike. That's not a big deal to me. But Allen Iverson was not the leader of the 76ers in that era or that age.
He better than Chris Paul. That's what it comes down to.
I would pick Allen Iverson over Chris Paul.
I know you would.
But
damn fool if you didn't.
But in terms of who has the better career,
Allen Iverson.
I don't know.
Chris Paul isn't been healthy.
Allen Iverson healthy.
And guess what? What happens? He gonna play through it. He hurt. He's still playing. If he had to miss games, it was alright, you're right. We off topic. AI to go. Fuck you if you don't agree with me. Fuck you if you think Chris Paul better. Fuck you. AI is the man.
Back to the finals.
Back to it.
You saw him because Chris Paul.
I really root for Chris Paul, and I want to see him get a ring. But I am overjoyed to see a team like Milwaukee win. No super team.
Mm-hmm.
What you can go back to that Dallas Mavericks team probably.
That one, yeah.
But it's
a well put together team.
Well put together, play together. One real leader, great leader.
I will say that because just like the Dallas team, you've been debated. You had Jason Kidd, you had Dirk Nowitzki.
I'm gonna get into all this.
You had Jason Terry.
I'm waiting on you to get into this because I'm disturbed. So I look at Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan want to join LA. Why y'all doing this? It's like you just saw this, but we so fucking gay that we want to say, hey, I want to go play with LeBron. I want to fucking overstack the deck now. Like, no, man. You would think that something like this would try to turn the curve and get people back into what normalcy is in the NBA. You know who I watch? I like Steven Jackson. You know where I'm going with this? I like Steven Jackson. But he's a goddamn fool. He's an idiot for him to sit there and say that Giannis has a super team with Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. He said that out of his fucking mouth. This is a super team.
That's why I said you can debate it the same way with Dallas.
What's a super team? What's your version of a super team?
I'm not saying it's
your real version of a super team.
A version of a super team, of course, would be three-headed monster of elite players.
What's elite?
All-stars. You have to be a perennial all-star. So three perennial all-stars equals a super team to me.
But it's also a difference between, like, we could just throw out an all-star. Somebody can make the all-star team, but you know when somebody's like the top 10. So a super team for me is like
perennial all-star. So that means you make the all-star team game every year, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. So those players. So even if you put Zion, fucking Ja Morant, and Luka Doncic on the same team, that's a fucking super team.
Absolutely.
Like, these are three bona fide killers on one team.
Superstars.
That's a super team. Yeah, that's what I was getting
at.
Super
team, superstars, top 10, I would say, or like there's a superstar.
Milwaukee is a team where you can look at it.
I'm gonna ask you, what do you want your opinion? Please don't give me the Devin, the basketball savant. There's just no. Chris Middleton, is he a superstar? Let me give you a different. Let me give you what an expectation. If I drop Chris Middleton off of the Bucks, remove Zach LaVine, fuck it, keep Zach LaVine, drop him on the Bulls, do they turn into a championship favorite?
If you put Chris Middleton on the Bulls right now, that's a number 4 team in the East.
Are they winning the championship?
No.
Right.
They compete.
Okay, compete. I give you that.
Okay.
Drew Holiday, is he a superstar?
If you put him on any team,
drop him on the Bulls.
They compete for a championship.
All right.
They wouldn't be 4 or 5. They'd be 6 or 7.
All right, I'm taking LeBron. I'm dropping that nigga on the Bulls. Do they win the championship?
Competing for a championship. They would be 3 or
they win the championship with LeBron.
No, it would be 2 or 3.
Why not?
Because what LeBron? Is this LeBron? No.
Right.
Miami LeBron?
He's a superstar, all right.
If you put Miami LeBron on the Bulls right now, they're going to the finals.
Durant.
Depending on who they play.
Let's drop Durant. Durant is a superstar. You drop him on the Bulls?
Durant not that type of superstar though.
If I drop Durant on the Bulls, can they?
They go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, are they
They go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and if they play somebody with a big man, their ass gonna be in trouble.
If I drop Giannis on the Bulls,
they go into the Eastern Conference Finals, and depending on who they play, their ass may be in trouble.
All right. But that's what they doing if I drop Chris Middleton, though. You said the same thing?
If you drop Middleton or Drew Holiday,
yeah,
it's a 4, 5, 6 seed, and they second round exit.
All right. So they're not a super team.
They're not a super team. They are a baby miniature super team, but they're not far off from being a super team because you see Chris Middleton after game 3 of every series, the man was putting up 30 points a game. Like, you can see what Drew Holiday does on the offensive and defensive end. Like, he's elite. He's not a scrub. That's why
you know who Drew Holiday is?
Who?
McCollum.
CJ McCollum?
That's who he is.
He's better than CJ McCollum, though.
That's who they are. They're going to give you buckets because they're on the side of someone else.
But Drew Holiday he's a floor general.
I'm giving him, I respect him. I'm talking about Middleton. We're going to drop Middleton off of that team. He's going to put up buckets. Mm-hmm. But when he has to be the primary scorer alone,
you don't think he can do it?
And you put him up and you drop Kawhi or elite defender on him for a full game, he's not that guy. He's not carrying that team over.
No, I'm not saying he's going to carry it.
I'm talking to Steven Jackson right now. So I'm saying this.
So Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton, can they carry a team on their own? No. Are they elite second and third options? Mm-hmm. Or would they be at the top of the list in terms of second and third options?
Yeah.
Yes, they would be.
All right, so then you drop. I don't even consider Paul George to that level of like, well, I would say AD. So I'm only saying that because when you talk about super teams, you're talking about like LeBron and AD. That's a elite.
It would be you hating on Paul George.
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying.
Paul George got game.
Listen to me. I'm talking about the Paul George I know is like a motherfucker who like, all right, he's better than Middleton. I'm not putting him there. He can carry a team, but you drop him on that team, you like, I'm gonna drop him on the Bulls. I'm not saying they going to the finals.
4 or 5 seed.
That's what I'm saying. If I drop Giannis on the Bulls, I think they can make it to the finals. If I drop LeBron on the Bulls, this LeBron, I think they can go to the finals. Because it's LeBron. LeBron can do anything. Because he's falling off a little bit, right? He's getting old.
Because he's getting old and the Bulls ain't got enough. Giannis is...
But LeBron is such a everything. Well, I'm like, I could be...
But he don't do it all like that. So and the reason I say this is because he wouldn't be able to do enough in a regular season to put them in a position to where they would be at an advantage come playoff time. So Giannis is going to win you enough games to where you're going to get a good seeding and you're going to get a favorable matchup in round 1 and 2 of the playoffs. LeBron ain't going to get you that anymore. He's not going to, on his own, LeBron can no longer get you in the top 3 seeds of a conference. He can't do it anymore by himself. If you give him one more person, then yeah, you're going to be top 3 all day long. Zach LaVine ain't that motherfucker. He ain't that good yet because he's still fucking young. He's younger than Giannis. So he ain't there on that level yet. He can put up buckets, but nah. If you put Zach LaVine on the Lakers, they're going to win a championship. But not if you put LeBron.
Because they got LeBron and AD.
And all they need is somebody who can put up 15 to 20. And Zach LaVine going to give you 25 points every night. But
gotcha.
Back to the Bucks, I think the Bucks have a way better team than what people are giving them credit for. I think they're a way better built team than what people are giving them credit for.
A team.
Now, I think they're very boring. I think they got a boring coach. They got a boring supporting cast. Giannis is, for all intents and purposes, a boring ass superstar, and Milwaukee is a boring ass city. And it's just a place that you really don't want to see a championship in. Like if you're a real sports fan, like. You want people to win who are going to give you those moments, those talking points, those everything, you know what I'm saying, that arrogance, that all that shit. Like that's why
you 50.
People look, but I'm not talking about on the court. I'm talking about when Shaq won, you knew he was going to act a fucking fool in the parade and all the press conference. You knew the next season he was going to act like
characters.
Right. So people that you want to see. Like can you imagine Allen Iverson as a champion the next year, what the fuck he would have did, how he would have came, and how he would have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Giannis is just they gonna come up the same way, like that Milwaukee style. Lunch pail, we gonna come try to do it again. Like,
and I think it's a wrap.
The same way. I'm just saying that's their style, like how Toronto did. Toronto just was the next year. You didn't even know they was really the champions the next year. Like, so that's why I think this Milwaukee is gonna be like, nah. When other teams win a championship, like you know they the champs. Like you know. These are the people you coming to beat. Like, I don't think nobody gonna look at the Bucks like that. Which is why, as a sports fan, like, I be always upset, especially with basketball, when weak-ass teams win a championship. It's like, man, I really don't want to see them be the champions for the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a weak-ass wrestler holding the belt in wrestling. It's like, get it off of him. Like, he can't even have a good segment with nobody or whatever. It's like, it'd be like, who the fuck? The baseball weird to me, but it'd be like if the Padres or somebody won the championship. Like
Padres different now because they got like a superstar. It'd be like Tampa Bay. Like you don't know them. You like who the fuck are y'all winning with? Like that type of shit. Like San Diego, they at least got they got probably the best player, top 5 player in the league with Fernando Tatis Jr.
I forgot you.
You know what I'm saying? So like you got Machado, you got Darvish, you got names. You like I don't know them. Like Tampa Bay, when you like. Who are y'all winning with? Blue Jays, they got Vlad Jr. Like, you got somebody with that star power. Like, I guess that's Giannis, but I don't know anybody else outside of that.
He's likable, you know what I'm saying? But he's not going to give you, maybe he will. Maybe he'll turn into a more of an asshole, or more of a, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all got to respect me, put some respect on my name.
Like a Westbrook one.
Yeah, like.
You would know. I forget about Westbrook when I'm talking about that non-championship.
Yeah.
They said the Lakers might go after him, too. What do you want the Lakers to do, man? Do you want them to go back more towards what the Milwaukee Bucks type lane, or you want them to like retool with superstars?
Milwaukee did what everybody else does. They just got the second player. So everybody else got the top player that you want, and Milwaukee got number 2.
I'm asking you, what do you want LeBron?
So what I want
the Lakers to do?
I would love for the Lakers to get. I don't think Westbrook would fit with the Lakers. I don't know how he would fit unless that would mean LeBron taking a way lesser role. LeBron definitely wouldn't have the ball in his hand because we've seen Westbrook try to play with somebody who got the ball in their hand with James Harden and it don't work with him. So that would mean LeBron would be off the ball. I don't know how that would look, but it'd be an interesting look. Like either one. Regardless of if they get Chris Paul, Kyrie, or Kyle Lowry, or Westbrook, LeBron's not going to have the ball in his hands 24/7 next year. And that's going to be an interesting look for the Lakers either way around how you go. I think it's going to become much more of an emphasis on getting the ball in AD, especially if you get Chris Paul, and definitely if you get Westbrook. I think it's going to be more focused on a Westbrook AD tandem, and LeBron is going to be that secondary type of motherfucker.
So what if they go get the boys together? They go
LeBron, Melo. I would like that. I would like for him to get LeBron. I would like for Chris Paul and Melo to come over there. I'll be okay with that.
Now, what I tell you this.
And I think everybody would be okay with that championship, and it would look the same way as when Shaq and Kobe got Karl Malone and Gary Payton. If they would have won that championship, I think everybody would have kind of been okay with them winning that championship. And because it's likable people on there, you know what I'm saying? Like, we fuck with everybody on there. So, I would want the Banana Boat Crew to win. Because, once again, can you imagine the summer that you're going to have and everything that you're going to have and get from all the motherfuckers being champions, and then you got Wade going to add up in there? Like, they'll probably let Wade do commentary or something like that.
I would, believe it or not, that would be the last time that I would want to see LeBron win a championship. I think it's over with, the comparisons to Mike. I don't think he's going to get there. I think we all can agree that he's not going to, it's a wrap. Keep getting eliminated. He may win one more championship. And if he does, I would want it to be with Melo, CP3. Wade is done. He's doing weird shit. So that way, Melo can get him one, and CP3. You know what I'm saying? That would be a story that I would follow, and I probably would enjoy. You know, for next year's NBA. Westbrook. Either way, I would like to just see them dudes win, man, because I know how it is, and I know how it affects your legacy, like when you don't have that ring. So I would definitely want to see Westbrook, Paul, Melo, especially Melo, out the league. Seemed like nobody really, everybody had gave up on him. Come back, get him a ring, go out in the sunset.
It depends.
And ask wife, move on from her, get him a win. You know, there it is. And who hasn't been on the show, by the way, and I don't know, what was the last episode she was in?
Oh, man, listen.
Yeah, we'll get to the Shy with Raising Canaan. You watch that one?
I did watch Raising Cane. What do you think about Raising Cane, man?
We're going into that?
Yeah, we're going to Raising Cane.
I'm on the fence still. I'm not sure.
I didn't enjoy it. My brother told me, he was like, man, it was good, it was decent. I seen a lot of other people on the internet, of course, saying it was great, it was a great show. My mom them said it was good. I'm like, when I watched it, it was just like.
Now, do they watch Power? They follow the whole.
Yeah, they watch everything. When I watched it, I'm like, I didn't really care, and one of the reasons I didn't care is because I don't think they had the right actor playing 50. You know, I told my brother, I think the dude that they got playing Kane on Tariq's show, if he was playing young 50, I would be way more invested in this show than I am, because I would believe him becoming Kanan in the future. This new dude, I don't give a fuck what you put him through. I can't picture him becoming Kanan.
It's all about it's like we've seen this already in Get Rich or Die Trying.
True, and I told my brother, I'm like, I seen this with Tariq. So you finna show me basically the same story again, just with a different name and with, like, in a different way. And it's like, if they do it right, of course it's gonna be great. But it's like, I don't want them to fuck around and mess it up, because it's so much, it's a lot of things that they can do and go with the show. There's a lot of shit that they can mess up, like, because at what point, y'all not that old. So at what, you met Ghost and Tommy at a young age. So when is Ghost and Tommy gonna come into the picture? Like,
right.
And then when is you gonna fucking your son? You gotta have your son now, because he was what, 25 when the show came on. So it's like, when you gonna bring that in? So I don't want them to keep doing shit, and then it's like y'all motherfuckers are sitting back looking at it like, well, this don't make sense because this happened, and this don't make sense. It's like, if you looking into it that much, then maybe people will be like, you're doing too much with it. But I just think that's what they're going to do. But I do think they got a lot to go off of. I think the season finale will be when he meets Tommy and Ghost, and then they go into a season 2.
Oh, no, they got to do that before the season finale.
No, but what season 2 going to be about then? Because it's
so
already greenlit for season 2.
But it's so much stuff that you can build around, like, it could, like, they got to start the introduction about just them and how they built their friendship and little shit that they went through. It's so much stuff that you can show before you get into the dope game. and they can get into the dope game so young and so early.
But he in it already.
That's
now.
what I'm saying. Like they can put them all together and do the spinoff of what, like the shit that we kind of seen them doing in like the earlier seasons. You can make 3 seasons off of that shit just them young. Cause there's really no timeline from when they when we met Ghost. How old was Ghost in how old they were? We don't know.
I'll put them in early 30s.
We say 30s,
early
right?
to mid 30s.
So they teens, you can go through their whole young, I guess you gotta change characters.
50 was locked up for 10 years.
Oh yeah, see.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so how you gonna do that? Like, that's what I'm saying with
They
that
show
shit.
prison life. Maybe they continue it with him. Maybe it's just not about Kanan. They showing how he adapted on the inside, but he still got the storyline. Like when you introduce the characters of Ghost and Tommy, you still can just build around there too, because they such fan favorites and all those relationships that they had. You know what I'm saying? So you know how they had them little dead episodes where they got his Ghost and his fucking Angie. So they focus on, you know, when we see it with the shot, how we'll just get off topic and go way over here. Like they got plenty of fillers that they can do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they can wait until the end to introduce Ghost and Tommy. Because people get restless. I'll get restless. I'm like, hey, I want to see how y'all met. I don't want to just watch you, Kanan. You know what I'm saying? Show me something more than just you.
But Kanan was alone when we met him, and he never talked about his family. So
I think we get into that already.
Putting 2 and 2 together, I think his whole family is gonna get wiped out and killed. And then it's like, then he probably gonna meet Ghost and Tommy. So I would think you gotta get through that progression of what's gonna happen with his family now, and then you do what Ghost and Tommy and all that shit. And because you gotta look at it like, so why was him and Tasha having beef? Like that can be explored. You know what I'm saying? Like how their relationship was. Like it's a lot of shit in there. Even Angela has to come around because she was around all that.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like you gotta bring all that in. I think you should do that. I'm just going off of because it got greenlit for a season 2. I think they doing that in season 2. I think you introduce Ghost in season 2.
You just, I guarantee you Ghost comes before that. Ghost will be before season 5. I mean before episode 5. Gotta be. Ain't no way in hell 50 can think that somebody finna watch Kanan, cause his mama immediately gonna get wiped the fuck out. No way. Like, and it's just stupid shit. Like what they doing. I'm like, why would you go off and shoot the fucking guy? You know what I'm saying? It just stars a bunch of dumb shit. Like I don't know, man. I'm hoping. I'm so fucking high. I'm starting to battle. I can't even stay focused. Hopefully before like episode 5. Keep me intrigued. Because I'm still watch it, but I'll lose interest and I'll start becoming like a really extreme critic. Like, we'll tell you one thing, and we can stay on this, but like All American, the last episode was really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it season finale?
I think it was. Because it didn't have a preview for next week. And it went off with like it went off decent. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I know you're gonna watch it.
I gotta wait. What season is this 4?
This is the new season. So whatever you let, what was the one on Netflix? 2?
No, that's what I'm asking because I know a new season coming to Netflix. So the one that's going on now was 4.
That's the one. I think that's 3.
The
season
season
only 2.
The season that we watching now is 3.
Yeah, they just ended. I think.
Okay.
So I think that's coming to Netflix.
Yeah, so when it
You
comes to
gonna watch
Netflix,
the whole thing?
I'm gonna watch it.
Alright, it's
Because
gonna be a couple of them.
I'm not gonna pay for it because you can't watch it on demand. That's what I'm saying. It's not all episodes on it. It's only like 3 episodes.
Oh, I just watch it on Monday. I just record it on Mondays, and then just go watch it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got enough space on my TV.
It was bad. There's a lot of bad episodes in between, but this one was like surprisingly like it just gets sometimes just loses track. Well, it all depends on like again like what you're looking for out of the All American. Like I think it was a lot of centered around a lot of football. This season ain't really a lot of football. You know what I'm saying? It's more like trauma and all that other shit that comes with shows. But yeah, Raising Kanan. We can end that shit.
It's pretty good, man. I'm looking forward to the new episode that's coming
Me
tomorrow.
too. I'm watching tonight with and the shot.
Oh yeah. Well, we get out of here on talking about last week's episode with Sex Life. Have you given it a watch?
I have got in and out of it.
You watched what episode?
You talking about this? Or you talking about the actual sex life?
The actual movie.
No, I'm not
TV
watching it. I
show.
told you I'm not watching that. I told you I watched Breaking Bad. And I'm probably going to start that tomorrow. Like, I saw the first episode. Some guy was out of trailer, like he was in his drawers or something.
Walter White.
Yeah, I said, I'm going to watch.
Walter White.
I was going to get into it. It was a little late. I said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and start this. I'm going to start it fresh.
It's a good show. I was just talking about last week. Seems I got a lot of not a lot of pushback, but a lot of raised eyebrows about my whole watching your ex have sex thing, man. Like,
you should have.
Is that weird?
I think so. I wouldn't do it. I don't want to see that.
You're married. You're in a relationship though. So if you were a single man, you wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to see your. And it's not. It sounds weird, so I don't know how to say it. But if you were a single man and one of your exes just y'all was over there kicking and she just like, look at this, and she showed it to you, what would you do? You say, I don't want to see that shit. Like how?
No, I'm gonna look at it. Like, well, I don't know why she would show me that. Like we would have to. It would have to be established that we had absolutely moved past whatever I could think would be a possible reconciliation. If I'm saying that right. Reconciliation.
But you're not trying to be with her. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all are true exes.
We're just cool. We're just hanging out.
Cool. Like that, I guess that's one of the reasons.
Do I still have emotions and feelings for her?
I mean, you could if you want to.
Then I can't watch it.
But with me, I'm a person I'm cool with a lot of my exes. A lot of the women that I've been in relationships with, a lot of I've had sex with, like I'm cool with them still. So I guess maybe that's why it comes off as a little weird because after it's over with, like it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes a point in time to where enough time has passed to where we know we're not having sex anymore. So now that we know we're not having sex anymore, but we already had sex, like. Sex is like one of the most intimate, most vulnerable moments that you can have with a person. So once you fuck the person, like it's not really too much that you might as well start farting in front of them now because y'all cool with each other like that. So once you have done that and then now y'all not with each other, y'all not fucking no more, y'all just cool, like that's just natural to me to have those type of conversations, those type of talks and shit like that. Like so that's for me in my lifestyle is like that's why that shit is like natural to me. Like I don't see anything wrong with it. So an ex that you don't got feelings for, like you know it's over with, y'all just cool, y'all just be shooting shit, chilling sometimes, drinking, smoking or whatever. Like
if she showed me her getting fucked, if I would like watch it, like in excitement, probably not. I would look at it and probably be like I would look at it.
What would go through your mind if you watching it?
I don't know, like,
if you can't, and if you are, or if the possibility is that you can fuck this ex again with no strings attached, it's just y'all just fucking, like, and she shows you, like, would you be able to watch it then?
Nah, like, it's hard because, like, my ex is like, once I get over you, we can't even talk no more. We can't even have a conversation, like. That's just for me. Well, I'm like, I don't even want to like have those type of feelings reemerge. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's a wrap. Like, so it's hard for me to even put myself in that mind frame of being around an ex like that.
Even so,
if I stumbled upon a video of one of my exes giving head or something like that, when I look at it, I'd be like, I'll watch it in my mind. I'd probably be like, either I remember her doing me like that, or she never did that shit when she was with me. You know what I'm saying? Like. Type shit, but I probably would watch the 3-minute clip. You know what I'm saying? And that probably would be it.
You wouldn't ask her for more?
No, I don't see more.
What if she just shot you a video in the morning when she woke up?
I don't want to see more footage.
You would tell her to stop?
If she sent me that, I'd probably say like, why did you send me this? Like she can't send me the video of her giving fellatio or getting pounded on.
So if you a single man and a girl that you used to fuck with, you wake up and she
I'd probably be upset.
Yeah?
Yeah, well I'm like, why you sending me this? Like, you should be like, you could come back here, I could do this for you. Like, what is your intent by showing me this? Like, you trying to show me what I'm missing, or like how someone else is having their way with you? Like, what is your intent? Like, I really want to know what your intent is behind showing me this video. To entice me? Can't be. Why entice me? You just entice me. You know how to entice me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come over with something that I like. A certain fragrance, a certain smell. Women know there's a certain smell. Guys like, you be like, oh, I recognize that one.
I mean, it's just a different way to do it, though, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it is weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm a weird guy. I'm okay with being weird. But
So you actually watched a video of someone in your past, we said like way in the past, they'd be like, here, look at this video. You watch that shit.
Yes.
No emotion.
No. I'm not with her.
I've had a girl that I was active with send me a video before me. It wasn't really like a video, it was like a picture. Well, getting hit from the back. And I'm like, what is this? It was like, you want it like this, don't you? And I was like, oh, no. I'm really looking like, no. To be honest, I'm looking at this shit like, why did you send me this? That's what I'm saying. Like, why did you send me that? Oh, I just had it laying around on my phone, and I thought you liked my art or some shit like that. I'm like,
I mean, it's like,
bitch, no, like, don't send me this.
Well, I guess
I want to know him. Scratch that shit out. Little squiggles on the penetration.
You don't know him though. I think that's why someone looking at it is like it's weird, but it's like if you think it's weird or gay for a man to look at his ex doing anything with another person, it's like then watching porn is gay and weird as well, because I don't know those people that's on porn. I only know this woman. I'm not watching porn while I know the man and the woman. That's not what's going on. I'm literally watching a woman have sex with another man.
I gotta stumble upon it. You can't send it to me.
If they send, I guess that just goes into the vein of people who are okay with just sending videos. Like some women are okay with sending videos, but then again, there's some women who are okay with sending videos with them of just them themselves doing things, but then they won't send a video of them in a partner, or they won't.
When they sending them doing things by themselves, I hope their face not in the video.
No, their face not in it.
Because I guarantee they look stupid as fuck. Why they sitting there playing?
That's what I'm saying about that. So I guess if you were a single man, would you be a video sender?
Nah.
If you wouldn't send a video?
What video am I sending? A stroke video?
Yeah.
Hell no, man. No. Hell no. I ain't that guy. The guy that's playing with his meat and sending the video all over and shit. Nah, that's not me, man. Nah, like, why are you doing that? Well, I know dudes that do it.
You've never sent meat mail?
Now, I've sent meat out in my past, you know what I'm saying? I've sent angled meat. Me always take the angled meat, unless you really show it off. You be like, all right, bro, all right. But you know the angled meat, the side angle, you know, you got to get them angles.
So you've sent your shit.
Meat in the draws.
You've sent your shit.
Package meat. Package meat. That's what it is. It's packed away. You know what I'm saying? Leave us up to the imagination. You know, like wrestling trunks. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just showing a little print. That's it.
So you sent your share of meat mail.
Yeah, man.
But you.
No, I ain't never stroking my meat. Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't having phone sex with you. I ain't moaning with you. You can moan in my ear. I listen.
Why not?
But I'm not gonna be. Like, what are you saying as a man?
Why you?
Oh shit, baby. Yeah, like your voice. Yeah, I like the way you sound. What are you saying? I know you've done it before. Tell me what you say. Tell me. Look at that camera and tell me what you say out your mouth. Cause I know you done it. Right, still do it to this day.
My mom watches this show.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what he do, but I don't put nothing past him. She can't be watching. You said talking about you like to watch, you like midgets. You like to watch fucking exes be thrashed, be turned on by, sitting down, stroke meat. Like, I don't know what you're doing, man. I learn something new every episode. 6 new episodes, man. I'm still learning shit.
Listen, man. I told you before, is when you get with certain women, certain things are asked upon you from certain women. It's like I said, as long as it's not gay, I'm okay, you know. Hey, man, I'm younger than you, that's what I'm saying. So when cell phones came out, like, meat pictures that was it. You know, that's how you. Back in the day,
come see me and stroke it.
Yeah,
you stroke it yourself.
Yeah, when you got the phone with the camera, you couldn't wait to shoot a video or two out, man. A picture or two.
Now, do you FaceTime and do dirty shit?
I've never
real FaceTime.
I've never done that before. I want to. I'm not gonna lie. That video when you just sit back on the couch.
Propping the camera, perfect and shit. Like, I want you to go back and look at yourself, man. That's what you gotta do, man. You can't do it in the FaceTime. You need to go back and look at your face. The faces you making, trying to look cool, sitting back, trying to make sure you got the perfect angle, sitting on that couch, man, doing nasty things to yourself.
Listen, man, it works with women, man. They like it.
Yeah.
They're aroused. It turns them on, and it's like I said. I think women just want a man that's not boring, man. And when you're willing to do certain things and do some of these things, it's like it shows confidence. It shows like just funness. Like, oh, this motherfucker, he's a good time. Like, he's down for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You spot on. I tell you, I had a homie. We was going to school. We used to do weird shit like that all the time. Like, we be sitting at the table. We sitting just like this. There's a girl sitting here. You, me, he's sitting there rubbing his leg. You look up like. You know how you just sit around talking, you look, you fucking rubbing your meat, like, what you doing? He act like you not there. And she looking, I'm looking at her face, then you looking, you like, bro, what is you can't say that, you just like, just get up, walk away. Nigga then pull this shit out in the middle of the club, just standing there like this. My homie, Anton say, this nigga got his shit out. I was like, I'll never forget it, man. We was in secrets. We was all standing against the wall, being men, not really stepping onto the dance floor and shit. And that motherfucker leaned in and he was like, who the fuck man is this nigga got his shit out, man, and walked away. And I was like, what? What the fuck you talking about? And then when you look away, nigga standing there like this, shit hanging out his zipper. In the middle of the club, just hanging there. What the fuck is you on? I say, Mike, this nigga got his shit out, bro. Mike ass said, who? What? He laughed. We walk away. He's still standing there with a coat on. It's cold. Nigga got a coat, jeans, dick hanging out his pants, middle of the club. But women, we got a lot of pussy, a lot of bad bitches too. I always be like, man, I go to their house and disrespectful. I put my dick out, piss in they sink, all kind of shit. I'm like, you real extra weird, man. Like, and women like that shit, man. They like that nigga, man. They just do weird shit all the time. Playing with this shit, exposing yourself.
I have a lot of female friends, and just like talking to them and things like that is like, they don't like it from everybody, and you don't like it all the time, but at certain times and in certain moments, like if you got somebody that can just, like go with the flow, like it's a turn on, because it's like, okay, if you really into a person and you want to see that, like, then send me that. Like everybody masturbates, everybody play with themselves, so you know what I'm saying, send me that. Let's see how comfortable you can get with me, and see how comfortable we can get with each other, and send me what you're doing, and we can have a good time or whatever, video for video, see what it's like.
Man.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think people that have a hang up, have a problem with that, is people that just, it's not experienced, and that stuff started with like relationships and stuff. Like, and so as a couple, like I would definitely like sneak into a bathroom and shoot a video or a picture off or something like that at work. Like, it's spontaneous, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's stuff that is fun. Like, you have to keep things spiced up. You gotta spice up the relationship in any way that you
off
can.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, like spice this up. Wake your girl up with a picture, you know what I'm saying? Like, you leave the house at 6 in the morning. Cause you gotta be at work and she off, you know what I'm saying? At 7:30, when you know she getting up, soon as her alarm go off, send a dick through.
You know what? I'm gonna send a picture of my meat. I'm gonna send a picture of my meat to Marie early in the morning and see how she responds to it.
You never know.
And I'm gonna share with you the message that I received. I guarantee you. It's gonna fucking be funny as hell. It's gonna be a diss. It's gonna be something about what the fuck are you? What is on your fucking mind?
You gotta
at
have
6 in the morning.
You gotta have fun, man. You gotta have fun within yourself, within your relationship. And I feel like if people are not closed-minded and just like scared to actually live, like it'll be things that they will actually do. And
that's true.
Shit, hey man, like I said, I always say, if it's not gay, man, I'm down with it. Let's go. Let's have a good time. Like, so you shoot off something, I'm gonna shoot off something too. Look what you did. Look what you done made happen over here. Wish you was
Look
here.
what you did. Man. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it employed to try to get them to engage in face-to-face activity when you're showing off these, sharing these back and forth photos?
I've never sent a picture or a video to anybody that I haven't had sex with prior. So I've never tried that. I think that's creepy. I think that's weird. I would never send a picture of myself to somebody that I'm not engaged in something with because that's like creepy.
What about when you were younger? When
No.
Yahoo Chat, all right, so I'm gonna tell you this. So like when Yahoo Chat was a thing, before Facebooks and all these things, I guarantee you that I've been catfished. I guarantee you that 90% of young men around my age in those time frames are being catfished. So I'll go back and you go like to your mail and you have things and they'll be like, you be chatting with someone you think it's a woman, or you just somebody got a picture up there. Before Facebook and all these things. So you're looking at them, you're like, damn, she fine as hell. She from Florida or something. And y'all messaging all night. And they always come down there, send me a picture. And they send a picture of their face, and the old freaky ass young boy send a picture of their dick, you know what I'm saying? You like, send me a picture. You ask to exchange pictures. And they always say you first. So your thirsty ass gonna always send your shit out first. This is back in my younger days when all of the meat pictures was flying around. Then I got pictures of titties. You have to decipher if it's a real photo or not. You like, that's a real photo. But I guarantee you it wasn't a real photo of whoever was on the other side of those conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
it's evolved because I was in that era too. Like when you would ask a girl to send you a picture, and she would send you a picture of her looking cute as fuck, like in her favorite outfit, like favorite pose or something like that. And then now when you ask her to send you a picture, it's an X-rated picture.
Immediately bathroom picture with some cheeks somewhere.
Yeah, it's like because now it's more advanced. Like the world is more advanced, and everybody is doing a lot more things, or they started so young. So it's like the people that's our age or a little bit older, they gotta kind of adapt to what's going on now. So it's like I feel sorry for anybody that's in a relationship. If you started your relationship 10 years ago or 5-6 years ago, and you just got recently single. Stepping out into this fucking world that's out here now is like, you're gonna be fucking, your mind is gonna be blown at some of the things that's going on and what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, and what's just like what everybody is, it's just different. Like a lot of people are just into a lot of different things. A lot of people are way more open nowadays of the things that they into and, you know, what's going on and things like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to have you don't even know how to have a conversation. You be like, wait, what? You like to do what? I don't even know what this means anymore. Like, they used to mean something. Now it's like, that's just casual. You be like, I'm confused. I don't even know how to approach you at this point. You know? So I'm glad I ain't out in this single world, because I'll probably be drowning.
And I asked this girl her top 5. And I was like, okay, who's in your top 5? She told me who's in her top 5. And I asked her what constitutes, like, what do you have to do in order to make it into your personal top 5? And she basically said, like, for lack of a better term, she said, if you can't slut me out when we have sex, then you can't get into my top 5.
Slut me out. Define that for me.
When she said, so slut me out is like, she said it's just what it sounds like.
Talk to me.
It's just basically, it's no real talking, it's just straight fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we just gonna fuck. We gonna get it in and we gonna do what we do.
Fuck me disrespectfully.
Yeah, no, ain't no talking, ain't no kissing, you ain't finna lay up with me afterwards. You gonna get up and leave, or I'm gonna get up and leave. Like, it's just straight, get to it, pound it out, getting out of here. So she was like, if you can't, she said no man will ever get into her top 5 if they are unable, if they are unable to slut her out.
Treat me like a slut and leave.
That's what she said will make it into her top 5.
And I guarantee you, when that happens to her, eventually she has a conversation with that guy that's slutting her out about how, I don't know what he thinks, that this is not all she is. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't do something more? You think he supposed to just always just come see me, fuck me, and leave?
But when she said that, it made me think of, it's great. I feel like all great sex is slut out sex.
Right.
So you can't really fault her or knock her of it for it or nothing. But like, and I started asking, I was like, can somebody give you great sex and it not be like they slut you out? And she was like, nah, like you gotta. And this goes of course, case by case and person by person. But for her, and I think for like the vast majority, especially women, and if I'm putting myself in a man's perspective, like. What I would consider like the best sex of my life is a sex where I be like, when you walk away, you like, I just fuck the shit out of her, like that. So that's like the slut sex, where it's like,
do you define a woman? Does she make your top 5 because she rides you a certain way? No, right?
You would get into my top if you know how to ride. You get into my top 10 off the bat.
Right, what I'm saying, like you can always find different variations of a good ride.
But yeah, I would.
It's all about how they perform.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, the way that they
because everybody, it's like everybody can make a layup, and everybody can dunk the ball. But some people just dunk it with more flair. Some people got a little bit more oomph into it. Some people, you know, I think for women, what makes the top 5 is just a woman that knows her body. I had a woman one time tell me, she said, when I have sex, I always get on top. And I was like, why? She was like, because I know how to make myself come by getting on top. She was like, so even if it's bad, even if he don't know what he's doing, it don't matter. I know I can always get my shit off by getting on top. So I be on start on the bottom. I let him think he's doing whatever he's doing. When I want that shit to end, I get on top and I end and get my shit off and I'll be gone. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's the same thing for us. The aim is different. We got our shit too. I'm gonna bend her ass over. Right here. Close your legs. Keep them right there. You know what I'm saying?
That don't even work with a lot of girls. Like, a lot of girls, you like...
Then it's concentration. Then you like, I gotta do ultimate... Don't move. Don't do nothing else with yourself. Don't move. Don't look back. Stay fucking right here.
You know how to fucking bend over?
Don't fucking move.
Don't fucking ever told you to bend over?
Don't fucking move. Hispanic with no arch in your back. Damn. Like, can you arch your back? Bend your back. I can't. I'm not black. What?
Stiff the board.
What are you talking about?
That shit hurt me.
Like, oh, I'm hurting you, huh? That's how you look.
No, he's telling the woman, like, you hurt me from this angle. Like, it's not feeling good.
Tell the woman with that straight back, they can't arch it. Yeah. Oh, you hurt me. Oh, I am? Now, you stroking my ego now. Man, I'm finna fucking finish her. That's what went right in my head. I'm telling you. Back can't bend. Don't bend it then. Whatever I'm hitting, I'm gonna keep hitting that shit.
Yeah, so I like to ask the women of that, man. Is all good sex slut me out sex? Do you think that or not?
Probably.
Do you think you
some
can
women, a woman? There's gonna be some woman that tells you, I like passion. I like to kiss and be close.
Yeah, what's that? So what do you
grab your ass while we're doing it?
I was thinking for myself.
Weird. Don't be touching my ass. Ass flat. Don't touch it.
I was thinking for myself that if it's not, I was trying to figure out if I could find some sex that wasn't like that. That was great to me, and I don't think so. I think it's all been like in the vein of that, and if not that, it's been like close to that. I think
it's all just pounding. It's all like even when it's like somebody that just like if they boring or some shit, you just start pounding their ass, because then it all just becomes about what works for you. They be like, man, you fucking me hard as fuck. Well, that's what I gotta do for you, shit. Like some bitches pussy so good, you gotta be careful. You gotta tiptoe around the pussy. Because I gotta keep. That's what they should define their pussy on. If I'm just knocking that motherfucker out, that motherfucker ain't doing nothing. I want you to know. So all you bitches that think slut me out when the motherfucker just hit your, that pussy ain't nothing.
I'm just trying to finish.
Right.
I'm trying to get this over.
The thing is, they keep fucking them strokes up. Wow, that pussy is excellent. I want you to know that.
Then you pull my move. Let me eat that pussy.
That means that motherfucker needs lubrication. That means it needs lubrication. I'm not trying to be just extra freaky. That motherfucker needs lubrication.
Well, that's for him. For me, that means what you were saying. Like, it's too good. I need to take a break. That's what I'm saying. You gotta take a break. You gotta take a break.
I know that.
You gotta bag out, man.
Bag out, smack the ass a couple times.
Yeah, man.
Talk to him.
Yeah. That's when you bag out. You walk around the room like, girl.
Not gonna finish this shit. I know I can't get around two. Shit, I know I can't get a redeemer. So shit, I gotta stretch this one out. like a motherfucking tightness. You act like you got a tight motherfucking shit. You got a hammy. Hold on, wait. Get up out that motherfucker for a minute.
The same woman I asked her, I said, how do you think most sex starts? Does it start with the woman giving head or the man giving head? I asked 2 women this question. One said she thinks 90% of the time it starts with the man giving head. And then the other woman said she sort of kind of think it's like, it just depends on...
Guardy from fucking The Simpsons in there.
She's like, it kind of depends on like, which one is like the more fly or popular motherfucker. Like if the nigga is, like, cause you ever had a girl that was just like, you just maybe thought was out of your league? You like, I mean, I'm gonna start this off by going down and then we gonna get this shit rolling first. Or a nigga, or we've all had that girl to be like, if you think I'm even going down, I'm not even gonna kiss you past your belly button. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like,
they know that, and I think the fine bitches know, cause they all get their pussy ate, cause you be like, alright, I'm gonna go and do this shit.
Right.
Let you know.
I gotta get over it. I
gotta do it all, baby. I gotta do it all. Let you know this, alright? So we can get on back. But I think it can leave without that shit though. I think it can just be kissing, but I think 95% of it's unnecessary too, because you don't have to do it.
Right.
Like, cause it can start with like a little kissing, a little close. Mm-hmm. But I think 95% of the time when you go and eat a bitch pussy and it starts that way, it's because they so bad and you honestly feel that way. Like, you out of my league, this is something that I've been wanting, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna get this motherfucker nice. I wanna take my time with this one. I wanna take my time, cause I've been waiting for this.
Long time coming.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm here.
I just get in that shit, climb in there and start. Man, I'm just trying to get this motherfucker off, and that motherfucker ain't as bad as you think it is. Cause if I can hold that for a while, motherfucker be like, "Oh, you killing me?" Yeah, But if I can do that, I shouldn't be able to keep that stroke for too long. If that pussy good, I'm gonna get backlash. They're gonna say, "Oh, you just don't know what you doing," and they gonna talk shit. Whatever. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just the truth teller. I'm just trying to tell you about that pussy.
Yeah, I agree. If the badder they are, the more prone you would be to going down on them versus the ones that look like who's the giraffe from the Toys R Us.
Fucking giraffe, you ugly as hell. Why you look like that?
I don't think
you turn your ass around.
I don't think nobody would go there.
Put your face in the pillow, bitch. Don't bring your face up.
No, that would be the one where you like, even I tell nobody I was even down here. Like,
man, you ain't getting your pussy ate. What you think? Fuck you thought. If I do, I'm being nice. Cause I feel sorry for you. I'm like, you always satisfied. I don't want to do something for you. It's like,
something nice.
Don't ever suck my dick out of pity, please. Because I don't know this. Maybe he gets some of this pussy. I want you to go on his dick. Because I'm telling you, y'all done had y'all pussy out of pity before. It don't last long. So you just be like, you know what? This motherfucker done all these things for me. Let me go ahead and make it. I feel sorry for you at this point. You probably just got a look on your face. You got a dumbass look on your face. I know you want to say it to me, but you're afraid of my reaction. So I'm going to go ahead and beat you to it. I'm going to go and be nice. But it won't last long, goddammit. I tell you that shit. I won't last long. We're going to get this shit over. My neck hurt.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have
it? I think that's it, man. There's another question that a woman asked. You said, what was this about condoms and using condoms?
Okay.
She was like, when you having sex, who initiates the condom conversation? Is it the woman or is it the man? And I told her, I said, for myself, as stupid and ignorant as this may sound, if it's all going like, I don't even want to say it. I'm not going to say this.
Say it,
like,
I probably agree with you.
Like, if it's a bad bitch and she look like she decent, you going in wrong because you just assume in your mind, like,
let me tell you something.
I know ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's some girls out there like,
it's 99% of women you gonna go in there wrong. 99% of them, you gonna go in that route. If a nigga initiate the condom talk, they afraid of something, it is you. So it's like, hey, something's questionable about her. I'm afraid that she may be a little too active for me. She may be a little too active, or I definitely don't want to slip up with this motherfucker. Those are the only two really for me. Other than that, it's like 99% of y'all is like, all right, I want to feel it wrong. Shit. Oh, I did want to feel it wrong. Say that. Don't want to say that shit.
If the woman when a woman presents it to you, what goes to your mind?
It's all right. I'm going to ask you somewhere at some point along the lines if I can take this off. I'm going to ask. I'm going to be nice and ask. And 90% of the time, and that's how you can know depending on how I feel to them too. They say, yeah, go ahead and take that off. Because most of the time they're going to say, I don't know. Go ahead. They're gonna say, right. Now they say, hell no, boy, you better keep that on. Your ain't no shit. Now you just gotta just get out of that shit at some point. Cause you know you ain't gonna you're not returning. And if you do return, it's probably because they ain't got nobody else to call, or you the last resort. And that hurts. It stings.
Yeah, man, this one girl took it off for me. When she did that, my mind was blown.
It's alright. No, I'm pretty sure it ain't the only time. It happens all the time.
That was my first time. It was the first time it ever happened.
The first time?
The first time?
Nothing.
The first time it ever happened, my fucking mind was blown. I was like...
Yeah,
okay.
I think we named the episode out of the one, Husky Bucks.
Yeah.
Husky Bucks was like, can I take this off? I was like, take it off then. What you talking about? Shit. Fuck, I don't want to wear this anyway. I watch House Party. I'm trying to do the right thing. I don't want to wear this damn thing. I can't feel nothing.
Oh, man.
Shit. Husky Bucks. And that Husky Bucks was trash. Yeah, that shit was trash. The mouth was good. But
all right, man.
Meow.
Oh, meow?
I don't know, I make it a cat. I'm supposed to play basketball tomorrow and baseball. We got, I don't know if you available.
I'm sure, man.
Hoops? Okay.
King James, man.
All right. We'll see, man. He say 11 o'clock, Marquette Park. I don't even know what the fuck that's at. Sound like it's out south.
It does. It's definitely
It's not like a bad area, right? Like, what am I going to hoop at O Block? What the fuck? Like, no, sir. Might have to cancel that one.
Oh, man.
Got shit to live for. The fuck?
Well, that has been another great episode of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast, man. Every time, man, I swear to God, next episode, man, we're going to keep it under an hour and a half. I want to. I always want to try, but every time I'm like, damn, I forgot we got to talk about this, we got to talk about this. So next episode, we're trying to keep it under an hour and a half to see what it's like.
For sure.
See if we can do it. But
hell yeah, we can do it. We be stretching content. I be looking at I'm gonna be honest. Y'all don't understand how much I look at this shit. I look away, and he'd be like, all right, 1 hour, it'd be like 27 minutes, 16 minutes, 50 minutes. I'm like, all right, we through hour 1. Hour 2 start going. I know we going 2 hours, so I be looking like 27 minutes. Alright, so I just started to ramble. I'll get off topic and go into some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But if we go at 1:30,
well, we'd have chopped it at 1:30, we'd have just ended with basketball. And I wouldn't have been able to get to the shit that we talked about for last week.
No, we would have, you would have got as detailed content on certain things. I'll say that. I don't think it's going to hurt it. I think we'll find a way to maneuver around.
We'll see about next week, man.
Yeah, for sure.
$1.30, man.
$1.30, let's do it.
All right, man. Episode 63 of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast, man. My name is Dblock, the GOAT, Daeo, the truth teller to my left. We are in Daeo's den. Follow us on Instagram at straight_gas homie.
That's the shoe.
Daeo226 showing us Galaxy phones.
Phone positive.
Phone positive Galaxies, man. Space Jam wannabes.
Nico recognize me, know what it is.
We'll see, man. We'll get Nico on here, man. We could probably, maybe Nico will be the first guest, man. He's a shoe head.
Let's do it.
See, he's a shoe head. He talks a big game with the shoe shit, man. So maybe you and him can.
We can definitely talk some shoe shit.
Have some shoe shit, man. Maybe we get White Sox SC on here.
What's Nico's sign?
Virgo. Nico's a Virgo. August 30th, I believe his birthday is born in the end of August.
Cool, that's Lily. All right,
yeah,
for sure.
So yeah, Lily a Virgo?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Virgo, yeah. Maria Libra. Those motherfuckers.
What else you got in your house?
I got a Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini. TJ, that motherfucker.
TJ a Gemini?
TJ is a Gemini.
My nephew's a Gemini. He gets on my fucking nerves, man. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you, man?
Him. Already too.
Damn. Like,
How old is your nephew?
He's 14, like 15, I think.
Man, I'm telling you, something wrong with these niggas, man. TJ, I see it already in him. Something's wrong with this little
Get your
nigga.
little moody ass out of here, man. Like, what's wrong with you, man?
One minute that motherfucker want me, next minute he don't. He want who he want, say their names, shit. Like, nigga is just bad. It just
In your face, want to play, want to play. Then he's like, boot your ass. He's like, that's how my cousin was, man. My cousin, my favorite cousin, my first cousin. She was Gemini.
you like, damn,
She
what's
was the
up?
same way.
Damn, I'm home.
Couldn't get rid of it. And sometimes, if she watched this to the end, and sometimes you can't get rid of it. She used to sit in that room with me and my grandma's crib all day long. Then other times, you fucking go near her. It's like, damn, okay, I'm sorry. My bad for bothering you. All right, I'll leave you alone.
TJ, man.
Get her ass 7 hours of isolation by themselves. Then they your best friend again. You like,
hell yeah. TJ, come here, boy. Motherfucker jump around, start crying and shit out. Oh, now you want to cry. Then when he don't want to cry, he wants you, can't even put him down. Can't do shit without him. Confusing.
yeah, man. Can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, man. That's everything in the crib, though.
Yeah, man.
And then the king of the jungle.
Man, Black father, man. We're gonna appreciate LeBron James as a black father in Space Jam. Did you get that narrative?
I did.
The black fathers got to stick together with their kids and make sure things go right, man.
Yes, sir.
This young black father right here, man, with the Space Jam shit on, man.
Galaxy, man.
Yeah, man. Go like, subscribe, man. Definitely leave a comment. When I post the clips on Snapchat, man, it's okay to leave a comment if you like it, if you love it. On Instagram, the same thing.
If you don't, comment too.
Yeah, Facebook, everything,
Let
man.
me know what you're saying.
Let us know let us know how you feel. We can only get better if you let us know how we're doing. So definitely share and let us know what you think. Subscribe and keep fucking with us, man. That's been another episode of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast, man.
Scusi.
Dude. See, the camera supposed to cut the fuck off after you do
we need some homies in the background, man.
There you go. I'll turn this off.
man.
Oh, camera off. This one off.